Test. Okay, it should be here now. Yeah, let me adjust this also. Alright. Test. Dah boleh ya? Hello. Let me mute the English side first. I'm watching two at the same time. Cuma tadi aku tengok RQ going up against Fnatic Onyx. I had fun watching that one, but that means I missed Vamos going up against Alter Ego. I heard Vamos got 0-2, so I'm like, ayo.
Priority pick ke arah obvious. Ada chip sekarang ni. Oh ya, chip. Chip walaupun di
Thank you Laphel tak buat draw. I feel like next time I kena buat draw. I feel like kalau I buat draw, it'll be very interesting. Oh tak start lagi game Vamos, aku mimpi je lah tadi. No. Ini just apa? Recap. Dapat info player Vamos ada demam. Yeah. Okay, let's watch a few things. Mana aku punya epic pen? Few things yang kita kena tengok. Chip dah kena nerf. So kita akan tengok sama ada kita tukar color. Alright, chip dah kena nerf. Kita akan tengok sama ada betapa kuatnya chip sekarang lepas kena nerf. Alpha orang still priority, aku tak sure. Tapi Hilda memang high priority. Aku dah tengok banyak orang make. Demam lepas kalah ke? Tak. Semua orang sakit. Aku pun sakit. Aku sakit, Rose sakit, Gideon sakit, Husky sakit. Husky sampai tekak berdarah. Korang bayangkan. Draw rehearsal tu interesting untuk neutral, kan? Sebetul lah Mohamed Zain cakap, kita easy server M6 ni. Relax. Kita kadang-kadang jangan percaya sangat cakap orang. Alright, so aku rasa actually Martis is a good pick. Fovius pun walaupun kena nerf, dia still sangat-sangat kuat. I feel like Martis is a good pick. Tapi Hilda ni aku yakin dia boleh kacau. Tambah lagi dengan Eve ni pun boleh kacau sikit-sikit. Sebab sekarang ni apa yang Vamos nak try buat is full dive. So dia lebih pada execution lah. Draft 3 hero pertama daripada Vamos ni, dia memang tengok pada mekanik. Alter Ego diorang punya draft, dia sebenarnya control. So you guys boleh tengok dekat sini, where aku sebenarnya lagi suka Vamos punya draft. Sebab Vamos punya draft, dia ada banyak damage. Alter Ego punya draft, dia ada banyak control. And pada pendapat aku, meta sekarang dua-dua ni memang kuat. Control memang sangat kuat, damage kuat. Yang aku tak suka sekarang is stats defense. Aku rasa stats defense sekarang dia agak lemah sikit. Mereka boleh keluarkan Haris ke. YB Adam punya draw lagi padu ke Fel? Aku rasa aku punya paling aku rasa aku punya lagi padu. Orang kata Hilda tengah OP, aku percaya. Apa stats defense? HP. Primarily HP. Hero-hero yang berdasarkan HP aku dah tak apa minat sangat. Dia macam ni. Dia kalau contohnya macam Hilda ni dia keras bukan sebab HP dia tinggi. Dia sebab dia punya regen tinggi. Allah. Whatever lah, korang dengar apa aku cakap. Regen dia tinggi and damage dia actually not bad. Laphel punya draw paling padu kan? Aku rasa aku patutlah buat draw. Aku rasa lah. Kalau macam Khalid dia keras sebab damage dia tinggi, if that makes sense. Tetapi kita kena tengok Brawl server, I think it's a very good meta for Brawl. I really feel like it's a very good meta for Brawl. Like I feel like teams that have better mechanics, just to fight, has a better chance. Based on the current patch. Yeah, kalau korang tengok Alter Ego, there's a lot of control here. And antara benda yang kena tengok dekat sini is semua ni, keempat-empat hero ni, Martis tak suka, Fovius tak suka. So, setengah daripada diorang punya draft kena counter daripada Alter Ego. Bruno is neutral lah. Bruno aku rasa nothing special interaction antara mana-mana team daripada Vamos. Tapi the thing about Alter Ego is that control dorang sangat-sangat tinggi. And untuk Vamos, damage dorang tinggi. I think control tak cukup.
Boleh katakan buat masa sekarang daripada
Tak tengok game MV ke Fel? Bila game MV sekarang ke?
telah lakukan cik
Dengan cerita Malefic Gun sekarang OP, I would think so. I would think so.
Dan saya percaya dengan
Sebab dia macam dia gantikan Malefic Raw.
Tapi untuk pasukan Alter Ego, kita boleh nak pandang rendah sebab mereka ada a 5 composition play yang sangat-sangat tinggi. Dan untuk pasukan Vamos, ada satu masalah kat sini, Cross. Susah sedikit untuk mereka capai Bruno dekat bahagian backline.
Betul. Dia nak kejar Bruno tu susah. Nice analysis Milo.
Wow.
Dorang tak, aku rasa dekat sini draft daripada Vamos, kalau dorang kalah Lee memang habis lah. Sebab ada banyak sangat control and dorang tak boleh nak kejar Bruno.
Nava. Dia inspirasikan daripada anime.
And kita akan tengok nerf kat chip ni dia kacau tak ada bunyi ni.
Sebelum ni dia pakai nama
MV3 PH kalau PH. Tengoklah macam mana. Big mistake first game Harid Nets ulti dalam Eve punya kotak. Hello interactivity.
Seorang Demon King Naga.
PH punya stream Kejap Since I already know the results of this, SPS PH SPS PH MV fighting now ke? Ni Watchparty. Susah betul lah nak cari SPS punya live stream ni. What the hell guys? Come on guys. Asal susah sangat nak cari. Get your shit together, man. Mana PH punya live? Oh, ni PH 02. Yes, yang tu I tengok. Whatever lah.
Smart at the same time. May no bang kasi tayo.
Alright, kita tengok balik from the draft just to see what's going on.
It usually doesn't happen and I don't know kung anong klaseng pag-ikot-ikot ang nangyari para
I'm so out of touch with SPS to be honest. There's just too many games. It's a good problem to have, but there's too many games.
Jushin pa rin ang kanila.
Jushin I think is still a strong part of the meta.
Tanong dito kung
Apa ni, Rambe, Matilda, Chip, Alpha, Gatot, Eve. Okay, everything makes sense. 1-1. I think the 1-1 might be a little bit too early, but it's okay. Cho, I think is a very good pick. Cho Jushin is a very strong combo. Dorang paksa ambil retail. So retail boleh lawan dengan 1-1. Makes sense. Ban Assassins, Tigreal, Fermis. I think Tigreal is not that big of a deal. Aura, good ban. Kaito dorang ada advantage besar, dorang ambil Joy. Tak ada hero boleh lawan dengan Joy sekarang. Aku rasa pick Ruby tu terpaksa untuk lawan dengan Joy. Aku rasa RQ Kaito menang draft ni. Aku rasa RQ menang draft. Biasanya kalau aku rasa team tu menang draft, dorang menang ni. Like Joy is very strong in this meta right now.
Mas may freedom. Kumbaga, so pag Joy ngayon, again,
Baju Stormy tu akan ada jual kat public ke? Ada, tapi aku rasa lambat lagi tu. Sebab Innocent pun ambil masa setahun. Nak tanya pendapat fair performance team M6 kat SPS. Is they saving stride for M6? Yes, 100%. I know a few picks teams are practicing and diorang tak pakai langsung kat SPS. 100% diorang tak tunjuk. Sebab this is still Swiss stage. Even if you lose 1 or 2 games, it's okay. It's just Swiss stage. Ini antara strategi Swiss stage. You don't show your entire hand in the first few matches.
To be fair, masakit yung Irethel, mas lalo na pag ano.
So no worries. Sebab tu I don't take SPS results too seriously. Like even RQ kalahkan Onyx, I'm like whatever, you know, whatever.
But again, it's gonna require a lot of farming.
Baju Innocent setahun, bukan season lepas tahun ni juga ke?
Rough nga pala yung pangalan ni Irethel, Rough.
Tak, kan Innocent dia dapat
much as
For me,
possible,
setahun lah.
dadalawan
Pada aku
ni
lama
X
lah,
Nova
pada aku
from
lama.
time to time, pero Monster Vicious will pick up the first blood kill. Gonna go on.
Saya dapat kill.
Time to time, pero Sai na as much as possible dadalawan
okay.
niya ni X
So
Nova
just
from
gang
time
awal
to time,
daripada
pero
Uni.
Monster Vicious
So
will
ni
pick up the
rotation
first
baru,
blood kill.
buff mid.
Gonna go on to the captain.
Ini rotation untuk assassin jungler ke belakangan ni. Buff mid.
Ayun na nga. And medyo may
So, good rotation daripada Uni.
damage pa doon na nangyagaling mula dito sa Monster Vicious. Very good early rotations na manggaling sa kanila.
And bilang
ready na
Kaito
din
ni
sila doon
game
sa
bila
ano
sekarang.
pa to.
Sanay naman yung RR
Sekarang.
kahit mabugbog sa simula. Unang series win nga nila dito sa SPS. Reverse sweep eh. So hindi pa naman ako masyado kinakabahan.
By the way, thank you for
para
everyone
sa
giving
ating,
likes. Really
future
appreciate it.
picks.
Kayo nanti masuk di mana? Entahlah.
Sulit
Betul ke IG Laphel kena report berjemaah? IGI masih hidup. It's okay. Kalau aku yang buat draw, maybe lah kena hilang.
Basta sila ng Pilipinas. Basta yun.
Okay, I like Monster Vicious punya playstyle right now, which is catch oriented, which is sesuai dengan draft dorang. Catch burst. I think that's the meta right now. Catch burst.
Okay, an early strong start for
Salah ke Merko?
Monster Vicious. That's not
Yalah,
even
sebenarnya
good
Merko dah nampak semalam dah.
na
Semalam dia
meron
dah nampak dah.
RR
Kebanyakan
right
caster
now,
semalam dah
ang
nampak dah.
pa doon, isa ay si Denjiro.
Rasanya
So,
sini lepas
eventually,
Innocent
yung
bagi tahu.
aggression ng Monster Vicious mag-continue sa gantong rate. Expect a lot of aggressive plays from them, pati pag-invade. Pero X-Nova, ang ganda ng sipa doon. And finally, a beautiful pick-up kill for Denjiro. Casting the electrifying beats, babawian.
Ini
nila
aku nak
sa
tengok
Nova X
SRG
Nova.
practice balik dorang punya catch punya style. Sebab sekarang ni aku rasa meta revitalize makin kurang. Aku rasa dorang dah boleh start main tangkap dah. Like I really feel like revitalized meta is slowly going down. It's not completely out, but it's slowly going down.
Oy,
X-Nova.
this very... Here we go, we'll see. Here's right natin.
Korang tengok eh.
This
This is why I feel like HP based hero is going down. Sebab high loss dia punya kena nerf is late game high loss HP kena nerf. And now you can see high loss ni at this point of time HP dia banyak je. Dia baru hilang 1 bar lebih. And yet one combo daripada Suyo dia punya immortal form dengan Marquis punya damage and dia hampir-hampir kena burst. So this is a clear indication that the HP nerf is a big deal. HP nerf is a very big deal. And Hilda, squad Hilda, I feel like the tanky is because of regen and not because of her HP. So I feel like Revitalize as well, dia punya gain is much less compared to before. High loss is still meta, but it's not S tier. It's like bottom of A tier. Sebab high loss punya utility, dia punya second skill tu, dia bagi slow dengan attack speed slow is still very strong. Still very strong. Zushin killing spree fell. Lah. What the heck? I didn't even notice that. I guess this Yushin wants a Sky Piercer?
mas lamang at mas nauna sa damage. It feels like
Kita tengok dekat dalam game ni Nova dengan First ni dia punya kekerasan macam mana. Gatot masih meta ke dengan Revitalize? Personally for me, I feel like Revitalize as a whole terkena nerf secara tak langsung. So maybe spell lain.
Denjiro mukhang mahihirapan nga talaga Monster Vicious kumontes. So as much as possible.
Korang nampak ni? Ikut pengalaman korang, high loss dulu cepat ke HP dia jatuh macam ni? Is it just me? Aku nak pendapat korang. Yang ni aku fikir tak stream dengan orang lain because I'm making this like very analytical. And betul cakap aku, dia nak beli Sky Piercer sebab dia pakai killing spree. But ikut memory korang rasa high loss punya HP jatuh cepat macam ni ke? Cause ikut aku punya memory, aku rasa macam high loss punya HP dulu keras lagi.
Pick offs lang talaga and counter trades tuwing magto-turtle lang Monster Vicious. But the problem
Hello Princess Ajni, I've seen you in my stream for quite a while now.
with a 1.8k gold lead.
Tengok MSC, malas nak jump stream.
Ginagawa dito ng Monster Vicious.
While we're still watching this, watch this lah.
It's not completely
Terlampau lembut sekarang. I don't think dia macam terlampau lembut, tapi aku rasa like aku sebagai user high loss, aku rasa ada beza.
And again, kung makakakuha sila mga
Mungkin I'm nitpicky, but aku rasa ada beza. Utility hero tu macam mana? Hero yang memberi benda lain selain daripada damage. Contohnya slow, contohnya heal, contohnya knock up.
Makatakas pa with the
Sebab
force
kerja high loss ni
again.
dia nak tank depan tau. Tapi high loss dah kerja tank dia macam kurang.
Come here. Sige,
Aku risau,
tatanong
Cho nampak lagi
sa'yo.
keras.
Lalaban pa rin sila and mukhang makuha pa rin ni Yuni yung kanyang pagong. Dahil ang laki talaga lamang ng isang Zeno, talaga, come here. Sige, tatanong sa sa'yo. Pero looks like lalaban pa rin sila and mukhang makuha pa rin ni Yuni yung kanyang pagong. Dahil ang laki talaga lamang ng isang Suyo in terms of the red.
A turtle plus
Should
a kill
we
for
worried
Monster
about
Vicious
Vamos lose?
kapatid
Not
naman
really.
ng isang
Not
kill
really,
for
no.
Orkyo
It's just
Kaito.
SPS, it's whatever, you know.
Kenapa
Kira guna Malefic Raw dengan Malefic Gun dalam video Jin? Dia buat dua ke? Aku tak perasan, dia buat dua ke? Kalau dia buat dua memang silap lah. Sebab Elgin cakap tu betul, dia memang tak boleh stack. Watch party dengan Merko, kalau aku watch party dengan Merko, dia jadi macam kelakar tau. Ini aku nak serius, aku nak analytical punya content.
So kahit pa paano may play pa rin na nagagawang Arceo.
So aku serius nak tahu what's the best meta sekarang. Like ini side aku yang berbeza. Biasanya aku okay untuk buat lawak, gelak-gelak, entertaining apa semua. But I'm really serious about finding the best meta and try untuk suggest dekat team kita.
Nasagutan for Arceo Kaito and again, I think that's all they need.
Bukan loss lembut, hero line damage melampau. No. HP kena nerf, damage tak kena buff.
At least make sure na hindi sila
Kena ingat tu. Bila baca patch note, HP semua hero kena nerf. Daripada segi damage, aku rasa tak ada damage yang kena buff. Kebanyakannya adalah cooldown, damage yang buff macam Brody, dia punya physical apa nama? Physical growth tu naik. Beza fail, Gatot pun sama. Early game dulu keras, sekarang macam lembut sikit. Tak boleh aggressive macam orang gila.
Parang nagkakaganapan dito na 1v1 ha. Sa mga junglers, pero si Mingguin nandiyan.
Bila je Laphel serious sekarang ke? Sekarang I'm more serious lah.
Yung duration nun. Very viable.
Sebab aku tengok
parang nagkakaganapan dito na 1v1 ha. Sa mga junglers, pero si Mingguin na stun na kahit na nabawasan na yung duration nun.
like in case kalau korang wondering macam mana aku tengok match aku tadi, aku tengok macam ni lah.
Duration nun. Very viable pa rin pero parang nagkakaganapan dito na 1v1 ha. Sa mga junglers, pero si Mingguin nandyan. Si El Capitan, nakapag-dash out pero sabi ni Denjiro, hindi mo ko kaya. Hindi mo kaya, dalawa kami. Lugi ka. Dalawa talaga kami pero parang lugi din dito si Birds. Naapat mo kaya. Si El Capitan, dito na 1v1 ha. Sa mga duration nun. Very viable pa rin pero parang nagkakaganapan dito na 1v1 ha. Sa mga junglers, pero si Mingguin nandyan. Si El Capitan, nakapag-dash out pero sabi ni Denjiro, hindi mo ko kaya. Hindi mo kaya, dalawa kami. Lugi ka. Dalawa talaga kami pero parang lugi din dito si Birds. Naapat.
HP nerf tu kacau sangat. Xbox pakai fighter emblem nyawa sikit sangat. I just realised we have X Nova versus Nova X Cobra. Cyclops channel fair boleh tak masuk meta sekarang? Aku dengar Cyclops meta gila.
Yun lang.
Nice
Pero mas
Damage joy macam kena langgar lori tapi neutral objective dia, ya Allah, lembek. Fighter base HP paling tinggi kat patch ni tu tak keras.
Nasuyo pa.
No, I feel like fighter yang boleh perform dekat dalam patch sekarang, sama ada dia ada crowd control yang tinggi ataupun spell vamp yang tinggi. Cause aku try lapu-lapu dengan lapu punya buff and dia boleh sustain lama gila dekat dalam fight. Dia boleh sustain lagi lama daripada high loss. So aku rasa macam, what about Fredrin? Fredrin I think is not the perfect meta for Fredrin.
Ayun na.
Cause hero-hero yang counter Fredrin tengah meta sekarang.
Looks like mapapa-flicker pa nga si Zeno for the referee. Yuni pa kayo ng lalamang. And they have better control, I would say.
Ayun na.
That simulan na agad ni Nova and looks like mapapa-flicker pa nga si Zeno for the referee. Yuni pa kayo ng lalamang. And there you go with the combo. And mukhang team fight sila pa rin ang
Sekarang ni pun aku rasa sampai marksman burst lagi meta berbanding daripada marksman attack speed. Sebab tu masa ambil 1-1 tadi pun aku macam, aku tak sure bila nampak Fovius cukup bagus ke tak untuk ambil 1-1.
Ang ganda na ng initiation ng Arceo Kaito.
Sebab sekarang ni apa yang kau nak buat is kau nak buat Berserker Fury, Husk Claw, and then maybe Malefic Gun. Tak Malefic Gun, kau buat Windtalker. Sebab damage, sebab bila HP semua rendah, burst damage, dia boleh scale sangat-sangat cepat. Karita is very strong. Karita is legit very strong. And aku rasa banyak team tengah practice. Cuma team nak biasakan diri dengan Karita punya speed. Sebab aku sendiri pakai Karita pun, aku nak biasakan dengan speed dia susah. Korang tengok apa-apa hero yang burst, Farsa pun kuat. Farsa aku boleh solo carry even though aku bukan mid laner. Kalau aku sebagai bukan mid laner pun boleh burst orang, boleh solo carry 1v9, dan aku tahu hero tu kuat. Cho yang aku tak kerti pakai pun, aku boleh perform. So aku yakin kalau aku yang tak pandai pakai hero tu pun boleh perform, dan aku yakin yang hero tu memang kuat lah.
Just doing up the cleanup crew, yung
Thoughts on the unnecessary Fanny and Hilda buff? I hate the Fanny buff. The Hilda buff I can accept still. The Hilda buff I can accept still because it's a counter towards a lot of the aggressive junglers. So I think it's okay. I don't like the Fanny buff. Tapi yang saya pakai tu buat item macam mana? Semi tank ke apa? Aku buat build yang aku tak sure mana satu aku lagi suka. Aku tak sure aku lagi suka Hunter Strike ataupun War X. Tapi aku rasa macam aku perform lagi bagus dengan Hunter Strike. Sebab game Hunter Strike tu macam game yang susah sikit. Yang War X dia macam taklah susah sangat. So aku tak nak cakap.
Si X-Nova.
Nice try for RQ Kaito dito na.
Meta Assassin masih boleh pakai ke patch ni? Aku rasa lagi bagus pakai Assassin patch ni. Aku rasa patch ni lagi sesuai untuk Assassin. Sampai hero-hero macam Lancelot pun boleh masuk dekat dalam meta. Sebab burst damage daripada Lancelot sebenarnya sangat tinggi. Kau kena adjust kau punya build sikit untuk fokus early game damage. Tapi disebabkan semua HP rendah. Sebab kalau kau tengok dekat sini pun, Uni pun dia buat Hunter Strike dulu sebelum War X.
Yuni talaga, min.
Kalau Leslie fail, aku risau Leslie lambat sangat.
Kanina pang 15
Melifikkan baru Hopi, yes. Yusushi meta sekarang, I think can. Cho semi tank pun sakit gila. Cho full tank pun sakit gila dok. Mama punya ulti pendek sangat, Fel. Bulatan ni, Sony just pakai ni je. Pakai Malefic gun. Kalau kau nak pakai 1-1, pakai Malefic gun. Percaya cakap aku, it helps.
Initiation ng Kaito doon. Si Ruff, ang gold laner ng Monster Vicious ang kanilang napitas, pero nung pumasok na si Uni,
Ranger wajib ban ke sekarang? Aku tak rasa wajib ban, tapi dia memang kuat. Kesian Dueling udah nak meta, kena nerf lagi. Yeah, Toshiki, I saw the story. Itu semua buat-buat je, semalam dia dah nampak dah. Semua caster international yang korang kenal, semua dah nampak dah semalam. Aku dah hantar WhatsApp dah kat dorang. Kenapa tak suka buff Fanny? Sebab Fanny dah memang kuat. Fanny dah tak perlu dah nak buff. And then dorang pergi buff supaya Fanny tu tanpa buff pun dia boleh main dengan sangat bagus.
Mga dalawang ganun pa.
Dia nerf damage sedikit, tapi aku rasa lagi penting untuk pro Fanny player untuk terbang tanpa henti.
Siguro or kay Uni.
Kalau diorang nak buff Fanny, diorang kena buff hero-hero counter Fanny.
Wala na din ang pagsabog ng mga HP dito.
Sekarang yang betul-betul boleh counter Fanny is Cho. Selain daripada Cho tak banyak lagi. Clean baru ni sedap tak? Aku tengok macam sedap, aku sendiri tak pakai lagi. Yuzong pun kesian. Kenapa Yuzong kesian? Why nerf Ling though? Ling does actually. Ling sebenarnya memang buat damage besar gila late game. And pada pendapat aku, walaupun Ling kena nerf, dia punya damage masih kuat. Dia memang tak sekuat dulu. And but aku rasa dia still okay. Disebabkan enemy semua HP dah makin rendah. So walaupun damage Link kena nerf, dia rasa macam lebih kurang sama je lah. I tak kasar ASF. Kufra boleh je kan counter Fanny. Kalau kau jumpa Fanny yang betul-betul power, aku rasa susah nak counter.
At this point, nakakatakot. Kahit ng ganda ng mga jet.
Kalau macam tu bapak relax Fanny punya buff tanpa apa-apa kau cakap effectivity tinggi. No, seriously, try tengok. Even aku tengok DJ Y dekat dia punya stream, dia tak ambil dia punya purple buff. Dia boleh main kibel-kibel dekat tengah ni. And then still ada banyak energy lagi. Kalau ada orang tu, lagilah dia punya energy tak habis. Sebab lawan Yuzong banyak buff, Yuzong tak buff, jadi hero pantat sekarang. Actually aku rasa Yuzong boleh masuk meta. Aku rasa Yuzong boleh masuk meta. I love the new Granger, same. Will there be another patch before M6? Small one. Small patch. Like a hotfix. 11 ke 12 hari bulan like that. Maybe. Kita tengok macam mana.
Ingatan lang
Aku
nila
rasa
yung
Laphel
pwedeng
ada chance
pag-atak
nak masuk
dito
meta.
ni Nova,
Berdasarkan
Explore at madedepend
hero-hero
sa kanila
mage
kung
yang
ikaw
yang
mag-observation
mungkin
si
masuk meta,
Nova.
aku rasa Laphel boleh masuk.
Hindi kumonekta yung I'm offended. Pwede pa makadepensa yung RRQ Kaito dito, kaso lang natumba etong si Ferds. Habang 3 members of RRQ Kaito are trying to burst down Lord up top, isang inhibitor na lamang ang natitira para sa RRQ Kaito. Tignan natin kung papasukin sila ng Monster Vicious.
Lama tak stream sibuk ke? Sibuk gila. Sibuk gila. Esok aku kas SPS, so esok aku tak live stream.
Minutes na lang kailangan.
And then instant kita orang ada meeting.
Galaw-galaw lang. Yuni tumatawag ngayon na 3-man Jeet Kundo combo. Pero looks like hindi.
Lala pun ada buff apa, dia punya skill satu cooldown dia cepat sikit. Jadi kau boleh, kalau kau kalah lane, kau boleh selamatkan diri sendiri. Kau punya poking tu kuat. Nerf dia nampak kecil tapi sangat membantu. Will Granger still be banned in M6? No, in M6 dah boleh pakai dah. Sebab tu ke Vamos kalah lawan EE? I tak tengok match tu sebab I tengok RQ lawan dengan Onyx. Tapi kalau lepaskan Fanny pada aku tu memang silap lah. Boleh tutorial guna resource transfer? Apa tu? So almost fix ni patch team akan study. Yeah, I rasa team study this patch because I think this is a very big patch.
Kasi ka-anood lang natin ng RRQ.
Saya tak kisah diorang nak buff hero apa tapi pulangkan Lolita. AD here, sebenarnya I try Lolita, aku rasa Lolita antara tank yang keras sekarang. Dia sebab ni tau. You kena ingat apa-apa hero yang mengharapkan dorang punya stats macam HP, armor dengan magic resist, dorang dah rasa lebih lembut. Tapi hero yang gunakan skill untuk jadikan dia lagi keras, aku rasa lagi keras dalam patch ni. Lolita dia keras sebab dia punya shield. Bukan shield second skill tau. Shield passive dia. So, aku rasa based on aku punya testing, Lolita sebenarnya keras. So, cara kau nak main Lolita, try at least main duo. Kau main Lolita, and then kau main kau punya member, janganlah ambil hero macam Yushin lah, apa benda ni semua. Kau ambil pick macam Farsa, yang jenis burst dia cepat gila. So, kau poking enemy pakai kau punya first skill, and then Farsa tu terus keluarkan dia punya skill. Auto, kau jadi keras, disebabkan setiap kali ada perlawanan, kau punya backup damage lebih tinggi. So, tu nombor satu, and then kau duduk dapat shield. HP dah di nerf, tapi shield tak kena nerf. So sebenarnya pada aku tak sure untuk tournament play, tapi dekat rank Lolita memang kuat. Lagi kalau kau ada party, at least duo. Jadi kau ambil mid laner yang boleh keluarkan burst damage tinggi. Sebab enemy HP nerf dah kena nerf gila tau. Farsa punya first skill second skill campur dengan Lolita punya first skill dengan letupan passive tu. Apa? Aku lupa nama dia tapi it's very strong lah. Maknanya Chibi boleh pakai Fanny dah ke sekarang? Aku rasa boleh tu, serius. Aku rasa Chibi, Chiku semua dah boleh pakai dah. RQ Kaito ni tier 2 ke? Ya kot. Alpha Plat dari 3 patch sebelum masih kuat.
Despite being down, ang laki ng
ulti Lolita susah guna. Jujur aku tak pakai sangat pun ulti Lolita. Aku pakai ulti Lolita just untuk slowkan je. Watch with Merkel? Nah. Because if I watch with Merkel, it's gonna be funny. I want to be analytical.
Which like I said, siguro kailangan pa niyang 2-3 ganun para makabawi. Pero after that, medyo nag-adjust na din yung Monster Vicious eh. Hindi na sila naghiwa-hiwalay masyado. Again, ex-Nova, talagang 3 na nga yung nanakap niya nung Jeet Kundo eh. At some point, it was just so hard to make isolation plays happen na. Kasi habang tinatry mo mag-isolate, kinakalkal ka na ni Yuni.
Yun yung sinasabi din natin kanina na kahit tumatama yung Jeet Kundo, never tumama yung Jeet Kundo sa isa, parating minimum 2. Nahihirapan mag-follow up yung RRQ Kaito kasi again, nababurst down kaagad itong si ex-Nova. And at the same time, yung threat nga ng Frigid Glacier, na pag tumama yun, game over na.
Biglang nagiging yellow yung sahig eh. Parang ang hirap mag-turn, ang hirap mag-counterplay dun sa totoo lang.
Mahirap, pero madali. Para kay Yuni, ang naging laban ng game number 1, MVP, well-deserved, 11-1-7, kill participation 82%.
Gila aku ni. Ui, 1073 GPM. Maay. Tinggi siap.
Isang combo lang eh, no?
Isang combo lang.
Alam ko maayos yung pangalan.
Didn't I the only one think Alpha is the new Fredrin 2.0 era? That's a good observation. I think so.
Ang dami kasi
I think so.
combinations sa pwede gawin sa sa kit ni Suyo. Kaya
Lolita tak
watch na lang.
situational ke? Depends kalau dia ada basic attack yang boleh
Lagi natin
di-reflect.
sinasabing
Jujo
combo.
interactive,
Kasi bago pa
Aku-
natin sabihin yung combo, patay na yung pinapatay.
kalau aku rank,
Suyo,
aku tak
tapos na
kisah.
yung
Kalau enemy semua fighter pun aku ambil je Lolita. Sebab Lolita ni dia punya passive, setiap kali kau pakai skill, dia akan bagi shield dekat kau punya team tau. So walaupun enemy tak ada hero yang macam jarak jauh marksman punya basic attack tu, kau still boleh just buka je dia punya second skill untuk bagi shield dekat member kau, and then kau just ulti ke kau skill satu untuk cancel shield tu, and then apa GPM gold per minute. Item room apa sesuai untuk Lolita? Lolita ada banyak item room yang sesuai, jujur cakap. Kalau kau main party, kau boleh main apa nama? Conceal, supaya boleh tangkap lebih bagus. Kalau kau pakai draft yang keras sedikit, kau boleh pakai favor untuk bagi heal dekat kau punya team. Aku personally lagi suka pakai favor, supaya setiap kali aku bagi shield dekat orang, aku bagi heal sekali. Tapi memang aku jenis pakai Lolita, aku pakai favor, and then buat item magic. Kalau kau nak buat, kalau nak buat encourage pun bagus. Kalau kau rasa kau punya party memang tak pandai main damage dealer, kau pakai encourage, jadi dia punya damage lagi sakit. Lain lagi kalau team kau draft macam ni, kalau ada Irrital, ada Aurora, kau boleh pakai encourage, jadi dia punya damage jauh lagi sakit. Kenapa ramai pakai Fragrance sekarang? Jujur aku rasa dia rindu je. Cycle sebaru ni boleh masuk meta ke? Boleh. Kenapa hero suppression macam Franco dan Kaja tak kena pick lagi? Sebab senang kena counter. Franco kena counter dengan CC, dia punya suppression dah kena counter. Kaja kau kena dekat sangat dengan enemy, sampai biasanya kalau Kaja tangkap orang, Kaja pun kena tangkap juga. Where do you get your name? Honestly, it's like my wife's family got a dog named Laphel too. Damn. Fredrin kena buff lah. I mean, yeah, kena buff, but jujur aku rasa sebab orang rindu pakai Fredrin. Aku tahu dia punya buff is dia punya hybrid defense lebih tinggi, and then ulti dia punya cooldown lagi cepat, but jujur aku rasa sebab orang rindu je pakai Fredrin. Aku rasa kalau guna quad patch ni, I pun fikir benda sama nak build, tapi I tak test lagi. I also feel like patch ni, kalau sebab hero yang burst, dia punya marksman burst, dorang jenis marksman yang tak banyak sangat dash. Jadi aku rasa secara teori, Kagura pun pick yang kuat. Tapi aku rasa untuk tournament play, kalau diberi pilihan antara Kagura dengan Farsa, orang mungkin nak Farsa lebih. Sebab Farsa dia boleh rotate lebih laju. And Farsa dia punya CC, dia punya stun tu lagi cepat daripada Kagura. So aku rasa Kagura boleh masuk dalam meta. Tapi kalau diberi peluang, aku rasa orang nak ambil Farsa. Melainkan kau ambil mage tu lambat, and kau dah nampak enemy dah ambil Lapu, enemy ambil Suyo. Game tu memang susah sikit untuk Farsa, dan boleh ambil Kagura, where Kagura boleh jaga diri sendiri. Roger kuat ke aku tak try lagi. Sekarang ni meta masih assassin atau jungle tank? Pada aku damage, jadi aku rasa assassin. Assassin fighter gitulah. Martis macam mana pula? Aku rasa Martis kuat, cuma masih ada banyak hero yang boleh counter Martis. Aku rasa Martis kuat. Jujur aku cakap, kalau kau boleh dapat mid duo yang menang lane, confirm menang lane, aku rasa Martis tu pick yang sangat kuat. Masalah Vamos tadi, enemy ada 4 hero yang crowd control besar. Jangan lupa sekali Watchparty guys. Tolong sesiapa tolong jawabkan. Aku dah penat actually nak jawab benda sama. Jadi Joy, New Nolan ke Fel? Untuk counter Suyo. Banyak aku tengok Joy kat ESL ni bila enemy ada Suyo. Aku rasa Joy tu dia tak kisah enemy Suyo ke apa. Joy tu memang kuat. Well, meta shift to marksman jungle, not necessarily Markov. Because if assassin is meta, then marksman will also be hard to be meta lah. Bane is not meta, but Bane is strong. Marquis plus Matilda boleh in out. Boleh, but Matilda is really not as tanky as before. Aku dah try Matilda, and kau dah tak boleh nak menggila sangat. Fnac aku rasa belum keluar potential tadi. Yeah. That's why I don't really care. Apa-apa yang jadi dekat here's the thing. People like to overreact. Kalau aku nak pesan kat, if I can teach you guys anything, it's don't overreact to anything. Like, oh, orang ni kalah, that's the end of an era. Like, guys, relax, okay? Like, losing is not that big of a deal, especially losing here. You know? Marty sebenarnya is a good pick dekat dalam meta sekarang. Sebenarnya. Kalau aku rank pun and aku tengok draft tu tak ada masalah untuk Martis, aku sendiri akan suruh jungler aku ambil Martis sebab enemy punya HP semua dah rendah. And kalau enemy punya HP rendah, lagi senang untuk you pakai you punya ulti. Brand tak layak M6 tadi yang cakap end of era pun. I think dekat Malaysia orang tak cakap, tapi dekat Filipin orang akan cakap. Sebab toxic Malaysia, Filipin dengan Indonesia sama je toxic dorang. Sebab aku berbual je dengan caster-caster dekat sana, dorang pun cakap fans dorang cakap ni, fans dorang cakap tu. Macam fans dekat Filipin, dorang punya toxic lagi gila. Macam zaman-zaman Blacklist. Kalau orang apa nama dia? Orang sentuh Venus dengan Wise, dia just cakap, "Oh, engkau cakap sebab kau orang miskin." Something like that. Dia dalam bahasa Tagalog, tapi the main thing is kau tak boleh cakap atau kau tak layak cakap sebab kau orang miskin. Something like that.
You know what, Ingan? I didn't really expect na
Dia sebab dekat Filipin dia ada satu kawasan yang dia memang untuk orang miskin. Jadi dia cakap, "Oh, kau orang bandar ni sebab kau memang miskin."
you know what? They will have a chance
Dazan,
to prove themselves.
awak kat mana?
This is game number 2 draft. Now, sa
Awak duk
performance
mana?
kanina 100% Suyo. Get out of here, bro. Get out of
Tanggal.
here.
Tapos banship.
Oh, alah. Dazan. Oh.
Dumami bigla yung mga kailangan ni Banot dito.
Betul
na
lah.
Ricky
Aku tak
White.
perasan.
Again, going back sa draft.
Fanny sesuai tak jadi gold lane.
Go first pick. Jushin, no? Kahit may Suyu.
Maybe.
So ngayon,
Maybe.
wala nang ganong option. Tanggalin na natin kaya ayan. Yung first
SPS kat mana? Maksudnya apa tu? SPS kat mana?
Jushin tsaka Suyu.
Beautiful. And
Bukan nanti dia
actually,
label
sa
kita
totoo lang,
homophobic
dyan
ke
din
fel?
dyan din
Tak,
talaga.
itu dekat Filipin. Dekat Filipin, like kat Malaysia kita ada ayat-ayat toksik kita macam aib negara lah apa benda semua. Itu dekat area Filipin, Indonesia dia orang ada ayat toksik dia orang lain.
It's MDL.
Oo.
Diba?
Global
Region
ban.
ID menggila. Yeah, it's their meta. Meta ni sesuai dengan ID.
Ito, kaya binanout nila yan.
Like lang, parang lang. Parang
Bro, in
may
Facebook,
kunwari.
many Indo fans react kata MDL better than MPLMY, even Vamos poker kecam. That's why I say people like to overreact. And aku macam, sure, just
O, diba?
apa yang kau nak cakap, kau cakap je lah sekarang. Cause aku malas nak layan, because at the end of the day, the final result is the one that matters.
Ay, hindi, okay. Okay, sabi ng Monster
Stream mana esok, I honestly don't know. Nanti I check balik.
May extra free ban kami dito ngayon.
Oh, macam mak kau hijau. Yeah, exactly.
Mga natitirang pwedeng first ban worthy.
Bang nak cakap, adakah era MY ada di SRG sekarang?
No? Parang, back
For
to
me,
you.
aku akan cakap team lain improve.
Back to you. Ikaw naman ang bahala.
Dekat situ
And I
kita
think at this
mungkin
point, sino yung
tak
biggest
setuju.
threat dito
Aku rasa team lain
for
improve je.
Monster
Cuma
versus if you're
macam mana team lain improve, SRG pun
I think the
improve.
jungle is still a possible ban. Para dito.
Sebab kalau team lain tak improve, macam mana SRG pun boleh kalah.
Like mid lane.
SRG boleh kalah dengan Homeboy satu game.
Aware din
SRG
sila
boleh
sa
kalah
reaction
dengan
na Martis
Toda.
needs to get to
SRG boleh kalah dengan MV.
Pero hero din ni Mingwin
Kan.
yun eh. Sabi
Ada
ko,
orang
"Hero
cakap
kasi
SRG
yan
tak
eh, ba't
perform?"
natin binan?" Pero
Aku
okay,
pula
binan
cakap
sila. So, Monster
team lain yang
Vicious,
perform.
ang dami pang
It's a
open.
matter of perspective.
Actually,
Sebab tu aku bila nampak sesuatu, aku tak
wherever they do the
tak
cycle,
laju-laju
yung
nak buat
yung alpha.
aku punya assessment. Sebab tu kadang-kadang orang tanya aku punya pendapat, aku takkan cerita sebab aku nak masa untuk berfikir.
Oh, diba?
Sebab setiap soalan dia ada banyak jawapan.
Too good to be true. Too good.
Kita tengok jawapan mana yang paling sesuai. Betul ke Skies tak sihat masa lawan Todak tu sebab diorang kalah? Semua orang tak sihat.
Huwag ka mabubulag ngayon.
Itu aku boleh cakap
Tataas
Sony Active.
tayo. Kailangan ng mata.
Player tak sihat, production tak sihat,
Ah.
caster tak sihat,
Salamin ka pala.
audience pun tak sihat. Majority semua kena COVID.
Tagal na, men. Kaya hindi ko makita yung magandang mukha mo eh. Pero
Tapi tadi Chana Vamos boleh kalah lawan AE, Chana MC nanti. MC kan lama lagi.
Ay,
Hindi. Tinatanggal ko lang.
Kalau kalah kat sini, it's okay.
So, Hylos,
Kalah je lah.
Nga palang Matilda.
Kalah ni bukan benda yang tak bagus. Bagus je.
Nag-early gold lane ba sila?
Kalau diorang menang, lepas tu tak belajar apa-apa lagi, aku risau.
I think They don't
Kalau Vamos dekat SPS, dorang main macam orang bodoh, and then dia just tas. Kau ingat dorang akan main M6 serious?
So they don't maybe can reserve it for later.
Percaya cakap aku, losing is a good thing.
Fanny's out, bro.
Oi, berani
Oh
dorang
my
dorang bagi
goodness.
Monster Vicious Fanny
Alright. Ang sharpened, ang medyo extra
Tipu charge dengan
sharp
satu
na
game
Fanny.
je, kalah dah sabotage, semua benda tak kena, salah je nampak kat Vamos kat dorang. Saya risau bang,
Sa
jangan risau.
So para may sinasabi ka dun.
Jangan risau.
Oo, hindi. Sinasabi ko lang, huwag kayong magpa-panic.
Satu benda yang aku boleh cakap,
Multiple.
Mobazin Bellman jungle potential appearance. I think Bellman is okay. Actually no, I think Bellman is not okay. I think Bellman is not okay. In this patch, Bellman is not okay. Because you need something else.
Roamers na pang hard lockdown.
Daniel, dia macam ni lah. Kalau Daniel nak ingat apa-apa, ingat satu.
So ngayon, RQ,
Kau lemah macam mana pun, kalau Allah cakap kau menang, kau menang. Kau kuat macam mana pun, kalau Allah cakap kau kalah, kau kalah. Aku punya mindset, aku dah memang dah berubah. Aku punya umur dah meningkat. Sebab tu bila team kuat macam mana pun, kalau dia kalah, aku dah tak terkejut. Sebab at the end of the day, player tak boleh pilih diorang nak menang ke kalah. Coach tak boleh pilih diorang nak menang ke kalah. Apa yang diorang boleh buat is diorang usaha. Kalau diorang tak usaha, dia memang diorang kalah lah. And kalau cerita pasal usaha, aku yakin Vamos dengan SRG usaha. So sebab tu it's like, jangan overreact kalau team ni menang ke kalah. Sebab lagi banyak kau kalah, lagi tinggi kau punya peluang untuk menang. Sebab bila kau kalah, at least kau ada benda nak adjust. Lagi banyak kau menang, lagi banyak chance untuk kau kalah. Even SRG, kita tengok diorang menang berapa banyak kali, and then last kat SPS kalah, kat MPL pun pernah kalah. Sebab apa? Menang banyak sangat, diorang tak belajar. Kalau diorang tak kalah dengan Todak tu, sila-sila diorang tak pergi grand final pun. Sebab nanti diorang kalah kat next stage, and then kalau Selangor Red Giants, diorang kalah pada hari Sabtu, yang 3 hari bermain tu, kemungkinan tinggi Selangor Red Giants tak pergi pun grand final. Sebab diorang dalam satu hari diorang tak belajar. Disebabkan diorang kalah awal dengan Todak, adalah masa.
Kamusta siya?
Sepanjang MPL, tak pernah tim yang kalah hari Sabtu, menang hari Sabtu.
Para may order
Pwede.
and brilliance.
Mas safe pa, no?
Oo. Pwede din. Saka may nisay. Okay, so kulang pa sila ng gold lane.
Maaf tanya, Indo diorang kata MSC bukan world champion, jangan layan. Daniel, awak kena belajar, jangan layan orang.
Ang kadyaw ng Franco.
Buat
Franco.
Daniel, ada banyak lagi Daniel kena belajar ni.
Diba, sinabi mo yung
Daniel kena banyak lagi belajar.
Show yan ni Xnova. Ganda kayo ng performance niya kanina.
So Ling not worth it now. Ling not worth it in the sense that everyone is fighting so fast. Everyone is fighting so fast. If in rank, you boleh pakai Ling. No worries. In rank, you boleh pakai Ling. But in tournament where everyone is playing so fast, it's hard to use Ling.
Tinong gold dito.
Natan talaga.
Cram pula fair, macam cedera je. Dia ni cram. Like legit cram.
Sinabi mo na din naman paano mo papasok.
Memang hero pun mati sini kecil ke? Aku rasa dia just memang hero tu meta, nak macam mana?
Or pop ng revitalize siya, glorious path.
Do you think MPL and Y teams rely more on comfort hero rather than following the current meta? Tak juga. Because I asked Chibi, kenapa you ambil Martis? And Chibi cakap, bukan je aku nak Martis pun, tapi itu teori kita orang lawan dengan Alpha.
Finally, nandito na siya.
So no, I don't think so.
Good counter pick from Monster Vicious. Good counter pick. I like it.
Okay, Bea, back to basics tayo.
Tapi adanya, tak salah untuk awak tanya soalan-soalan macam ni. Cuma macam,
Oy, pero ano,
kita sebagai lelaki ni Daniel,
sabi ni
kita
RQ,
sebagai lelaki ni
sabi
Daniel,
Leo,
kita
dahil
kena
pang-
ada jiwa
sabi
relax.
niya na may direct nerf sa
Sebagai
mga
lelaki,
heroes na kaya
kalau kita
mag-snipe
cepat
ng
melenting,
tore, kahit walang
nanti
mid-
nampak lemah depan perempuan ni.
Yung
Oo, dahil sa
And
adjustment.
perempuan ni, dia cakap je dia nak lelaki yang sensitif lah, apalah benda tu semua. Tapi percaya cakap aku, perempuan dia memang akan rasa geli bila tengok lelaki lembek.
Pipitas ng tore. Pero match point for match.
Ya, Daniel ni mungkin perempuan. Kalau perempuan, then okay. Kalau Daniel perempuan ni make sense soalan-soalan yang dia tanya. Tapi kalau Daniel lelaki, kita sebagai lelaki kena belajar untuk relax. Jangan cepat mengelabah. Aku rasa banyak lelaki dekat dalam chat ni semua orang setuju.
Sobrang no choice si Bea. Pero
Kalau kalah lah, relax lah.
optimal, I would say.
Orang nak cakap kita macam tu, cakap lah. Biarlah, whatever.
So kailangan dobling ingat ang RC.
Sebab lala bila kita menang, dorang pun akan diam. Kalau kita kalah, then okay lah, dorang boleh cakap. Kita nak buat macam mana?
Pero ito high risk, high reward sa akin yung lineup ng Monster Vicious eh. Yung tipo...
Aku boleh try Rafaela, Spare Revitalize, masih worth it? I don't think so. Rafaela is a very strong hero, Revitalize not so much. I rasa kalau you main tournament, Revitalize Rafaela, you akan mati banyak kali. Jungler sekarang memang sangat-sangat agresif. Kalau you pakai Rafaela, Revitalize, and enemy pakai Martis, Hayabusa, Alpha, even Bellman sekalipun, I rasa Rafa akan mati cepat.
Kung ako yung Hylos,
Rafa akan
I
mati
would
cepat.
try to,
You need flicker.
advance as much as I can. As long as, you know, I can get vision of the Fanny. Yung importante dyan, men, yung ano eh. Yung vision talaga. Nasa
Tapi
yung
Raf ni
Fanny
memang
ko,
suka duduk depan-depan ke? Dia memang
makaka-apekto
dekat
sa
MP Malaysia ni,
makaka-apekto
ada banyak
sa-
mid laner yang diorang rasa itu memang tanggungjawab diorang untuk buat play.
Most likely hindi, pero
Bukan Raf seorang je.
you know,
Dulu Stormy pun macam tu. Tapi sekarang aku tengok Stormy dia relax sikit. Tapi aku rasa sebab Stormy ada role macam Yums, dan dia okay lah. Sebab banyak mid laner, bukan setakat pro player lah. Kalau dia rasa macam dia punya tank tak nak start fight, nanti dia yang nak start fight. So I think sebab tu Raf selalu ke depan. Possibility kita akan nampak tak Granger Golden? Ada? I think ada.
Ginugulo pa nga niya, so ahead na ahead.
Boleh tak jadi apa ipar saya bang? Saya suka main sama. Aku main belakang sekali. Aziza, kalau lawan dengan professional player, you duduklah belakang macam mana pun, confirm kena tangkap. Confirm kena tangkap. Macam dekat rank is okay. Dekat rank is okay. Tapi kalau kat tournament, I rasa sangat susah. I rasa kalau kat tournament, lawan dengan Cho, lawan dengan Lapu, even lawan dengan Terizla sekalipun, dia memang susah. Dia kalau kita pakai meta, yang enemy semua keras, then okay, you boleh pakai Revitalize Rafaela. Kalau kita masuk balik meta Baxia lah, Fredrin lah, Akai lah, then okay.
Control itong mid lane na to.
Kenapa kat sini baru asal?
Naman ang plano nila, matagal pa yung Fanny, wala pang purple buff. So sabi ng RQ, go, go, go! And they're able to get the turtle. Plus, Martizi is possibly going down as well.
I like the macro response of RQ kahit dito kasi parang medyo masakit ata. Itong pinapakita ng Monster Vicious, pumasok na nga sila dito. Unang tutumbang.
Tengok energy uni. Tengok energy uni. Korang tengok energy uni, dia ada purple buff. Tapi damage ulti Fanny dikurangkan. Tapi korang tengok energy Fanny tu macam mana.
Masakit ata.
Berapa banyak kali dia terbang. Eh tengok dia punya energy.
Pati naman si Denjiro. Yuni nakahabol. Hinanap si X-Nova pero nasipa na X-Nova. No po. Ang ganda na pag-dash out.
Kau tengok energy Fanny ni macam mana?
Kaya siya. Tumama yung jet control.
Kau tengok dia punya regen. Kau tengok regen betapa lajunya Fanny tu.
Strike na lang yun pero
Kau nampak ini
nakatakas pa rin itong si Yuni.
kenapa Monton buff Fanny? Kau nampak tak betapa lajunya? Betapa lajunya dia naik.
And halata namang alam ni X-Nova ang sagot sa Fanny. Pag may Fanny guys sa kalaban,
Ini Fanny memang padu tapi
tumalon over.
korang nampak
Tumader ka lang.
dia terbang berapa banyak kali. Kau tengok dia terbang berapa banyak kali and berapa banyak energy dia turun.
Really good re-engage para sa Monster Visions dito. If you'll notice, walang problema si Uni to go.
Dia buff
into a
damage
very
ulti,
crowded area. Plus,
tapi
yung worst place
setiap kali kau
to
hit
fight
hero lagi banyak
is
energy
our
yang kau
fight
dapat
na Fanny kasi ang
and
pag
energy
nakapag-direct
regen
ng
kau
pader
tinggi
pull,
gila. Like
Tsaka ang bilis din ng response doon.
ni stream mana? Stream Philippine.
Nauna siya maka-
Kalau Sekais dapat Fanny,
compared
sesiapa
kay
lah
Sekais,
dapat Fanny. Aku rasa
napabilis
Chibi
siya
pun dah boleh
ng
pakai
damage,
Fanny
siya
tu.
ng 2 assist. And not to mention na Zeno,
Sikit sekali lah kena
the
revamp tu
Phobius,
nak upkan marketing.
making sure na nandun lang
Top
talaga
5,
sa
I
SPO,
tak
RQ
tahu
Kaito
sekarang.
with the Infernal Pursuit.
I tak
Hindi niya
fikir rasa
pinaalis
top 5.
Yung dalawang
Haraplah
members
Sekais
are
dapat pakai
fight, so
Fanny dia
first
masa
shots
M6.
Denjiro.
Bosan lah orang respect
Pero
main hero
nabilis
Fanny dia.
kaagad na sagot ng
Zone
Monster
Fanny.
Vicious doon. Pero
Kotak dia banyak kali dia boleh
RQ
terbang.
Kaito,
Korang bayangkan kalau korang kat rank.
mag-invade ng purple buff,
Korang tak jumpa Uni pun tak apa. Fanny player dekat rank pun gila tau.
Pero tumama yung Bridget Glacier, man! Ang daming tinamaan, pero namatay din naman si Mark Dizzy. Ang ganda na pagtalo ni Nova X.
Munton punya alasan buff Fanny sebab Fanny punya win rate rendah. Kau tengok Fanny.
Si Mingwin nalaman na sila, pero sabi ni Yuni, sumama ka dito.
Korang tengok Fanny tu. Serius lah. Korang orang serius nak cakap aku, dorang nak main tak ban Fanny.
Ang daming tinamaan, pero namatay din naman si Mark Dizzy. Ang ganda na pagtalo ni Nova X, Komar, pero si Yuni nagwawala na with the cables in.
Sekarang kau buat Fanny build fighter pun boleh.
RQ Kaito, naku po, inubos tayo isa-isa. Si Mingwin nalaman na sila, pero
Kau
sabi
nampak
ni
tu?
Cables out.
Uni tak kena pun orang. Kau tengok energy dia macam mana.
Si Mingwin nalaman na sila, pero sabi ni Yuni, sumama ka dito. Naku po, naka-maniac. Anay. Ay.
Kenapa
If
Munton
you're
buff
watching that
Fanny?
team fight, hindi
Munton
naman
punya alasan
bakit si Yuni
Fanny
nakapag-
punya win rate rendah.
Again, part 2
Bro.
yung sinabi ko kanina, it's the worst place to fight pag may kalaban kang Fanny, napapaligiran yung buong team mo ng pader. Kita mo dito, yung gitnang-gitna pa.
Kalau korang nak tahu hero tu ban,
Last tumama yung
patch ni,
Glacier
Fanny
and
lah.
So many key targets. Si Sai kahit pumrihit yan sa
Aku rasa Fanny yang biasa-biasa pun boleh buat kerja gila dengan Fanny.
Have enough damage to do the job.
Ya,
Kita naman,
Fanny punya ban rate tinggi. Aku tak tahu kenapa Muntor tak tengok benda tu.
Going for 3 and going for a funny play. 6 cables to the face and slow motion pati si announce.
Grabe yung slow motion na yun, men. Sumiksik, dinikdik na talaga
RQ Kai tu dah kalah sekali kan. Kalau dia kalah lagi sekali, dia out kan. Aku tak tahu berapa banyak kali RQ Kai tu kalah. Kalau dia baru kalah sekali, dan Monster Vicious kali kedua, diorang kena kalah kali ketiga kan baru ni.
Sinabi ko kanina,
Baru
parang
keluar.
glass cannon lineup to. High risk, high reward, pero so far, ang ganda ng reward na nakukuha ng Monster Vicious. Activated kaagad si Uni. Even rough. Part of 50%
Weirdness sebab orang try dulu. Betul? Betul. Orang try dekat klasik lah apalah.
Si Martizi. Pero RRQ Kaito still standing tall. Sama-sama na sila. Hindi na sila pwedeng ma-pick off ng Monster Vicious.
Kaito ni wakil ISF, seriously. Yeah.
Impossible na.
Tapi dorang kuat je. Tapi aku rasa
There's going to be a lot of team fighting power.
sebab tu aku ubah fikiran. Aku sebenarnya rasa patch ni tak bagus sangat untuk Philippines.
Tuturit ka din
Dia
kahit
bagus
na
untuk Fnatic Onyx Philippines. Tapi tim-tim lain macam tak bagus sangat.
Dito. Gaano ka aga
Sebab team dari Philippines diorang nak main slow sikit. Tapi meta sekarang dia nak pastikan tim semua main laju.
Kanina pa.
HP direndahkan, meta ubah kau-kau guys. Dia kalau HP rendah, damage magic naik, damage physical naik, dia akan ubah meta kau-kau.
Ayun. Speaking.
Ay.
Cuma yang bagusnya Philippines is that they're very disciplined. And kalau meta yang burst damage besar, orang buat salah sikit je salah dia. Nanti dia akan terus kalah team fight. Sebab burst damage tu sangat tinggi. So itu sebenarnya kelebihan untuk tim Philippines. Kalau tim Malaysia, tim Indonesia, diorang nak aggro sangat, diorang just hero burst damage, katakan diorang pakai clean, just timbak sekali je dekat assassin mati, and then terus diorang menang team fight.
Talagang masakit.
Kenapa MV team power dekat regular season tapi kat playoff agak average? Mana ada average gila. Diorang okay. MV game pertama, game kedua kurang lah. MV actually okay time playoff. It's just that todak gila. Dengan lagi satu aku rasa macam MV terlampau confident. Aku rasa MV terlampau confident.
Still zoning out Martizi dito ngayon.
So dorang tak all out masa lawan todak awal-awal. Sebab aku memang nampak MV buat banyak mistake, tapi nak kata dorang team biasa-biasa aku rasa tak. Aku rasa dorang team kuat. Sebab korang kena ingat, Todak dapat bantai-bantai SRG, and Todak hard game lawan MV. And then lepas SRG belajar kesilapan dorang, baru dorang boleh bantai Todak balik. Uni orang Malaysia ke? Yes. Betul ke nanti ada update baru untuk map? Benda tu betul, tapi aku tak tahu benda tu sebelum atau selepas M6. Cara diorang cakap macam lepas M6.
It's the same story nung game number 1.
Tapi tadi, I think sebenarnya MV ni team yang kuat. Diorang just still banyak mistake je lah. Itu je. And diorang ni antara team yang bila diorang menang, benda tu tak bagus. Sebab diorang terlampau overconfident lah. Jadi MV dengan BTR kira sepupu ke? You can say that. More or less. Antara banyak team yang kena kalah banyak sebenarnya is MV. Diorang kena kalah banyak supaya diorang belajar. Tapi sebab season ni diorang perform. Itulah. And then MV ni pula team yang antara paling kuat kat Scream. Lagilah ego tinggi kan. Asal map team lama dibuang. Oh ya ke? Aku tak perasan. MPM Malaysia looking good. Sky, Zai and Uni really good jungler. Malaysia ada banyak jungler bagus sebenarnya. Malaysia has a lot of good junglers.
Pero Beatrix not too far behind. May BOD na rin naman siya. So you can expect the
Malaysia has a lot of good junglers, honestly.
Bazooka coming in from him pag maganda yung setup na pwedeng pakita ng RQ kahit dito. Pero teka lang, Zippers! Napag-glorious pathway defensively pero sinusugod pa rin nila itong Monster Vicious. Papalayo naman ang RQ Kaito pero walang mamatay sa kanila. Denjiro working on Zeno. Naku po, parang paparating na si Yuni. Mahanap lang ng angle dito si Yuni. Martizi pumasok with the brilliant.
Uy, bahaya dong Martizi. What the heck?
Mamati naman yung AOG coming in from the Gatot Gacha. Buhay pa rin si Denjiro pero sabi
Pas Uni terbang lagi.
Bata siya tapos dahil si Rob pumasok with the entropy in.
Masok.
Isa lamang ang mawawala sa RRQ Kaito. Pero grabe,
West Chibi,
Martins,
region jungle kita okey. Roma mana nak cari? Memang susah.
Grabe ka na, ha?
Zaid jarang tengok pick alpha, memang tak dipakai ke macam mana? Bukan cita rasa dia lah aku rasa. Yang tak ikut cita rasa team. Which I think is okay sebab aku rasa sekarang ni alpha bukan top tier. Aku rasa assassin lain lagi top tier.
Tsaka siya gagawa ng play. Pero looks like the play right now is to go, go, go. Sabi ng RRQ nga ito. Uni gets that Lord.
Terbang ni, terbang. Siapa nak halang?
Tumitan cables na si Uni.
Energy ada terbang ni.
Ready to fight itong MD.
Uni dah macam alternate, hard carry sekali kena kill boleh drop terus team punya performance. Page nampak shock bila kena meta team fight tabrak IDMY. Ya, sebab HP change is a big change, guys.
And not to mention the other members, unsung hero talaga ito.
Kalau ikut style Venus, I promise. Promise HP is a big change.
By the way, kaya nag-flicker infringement.
Burst meta is now.
Parang kumbaga parang
Spoiler MV menang. Oh ya, aku banyak ni kan.
Kahit mapitas siya doon,
tak apalah, biar je lah.
Glacier worth it yun kasi mapapop lang naman.
Dah berapa tahun Laphel jadi caster? 5-6 tahun.
Pero si Zeno yung mga infernal pursuit niya. Kahit ang
Golden MOI pun kurang.
mobile ng hero sa RQ kahit
Ada few rising stars lah. I agree kurang sedikit, but ada banyak rising stars.
Sumobra ako ng dalawa.
Sebenarnya jungler kita, dorang jungler kita punya power, kalau dia main lane lain, sebenarnya lagi power daripada apa yang ada sekarang. Macam Gary tu, kalau Gary main god lane, oi gila tu.
Para dito, 5K.
Siapa pernah tengok Gary main god lane? Power tu, serius. Sampai aku rasa Gary punya god lane lagi bahaya daripada dia punya jungle.
Medyo tough hill to climb for RQ Kaito again on.
Teringat Gary Moskov kan?
So far they still
Okay lah,
have their
yang ni MV menang kan?
Boy, nakita ko ngayon lang.
Of course MVP. Kita tengok game lain apa yang tengah jalan.
TLID versus sino kalaban?
Ya, Riahat ni saya risau jugalah.
Oh ni, Riff Law Mythic Seal. Macam biasa dia.
Team Pro Esports them, and not only that, Vivo Singapore also did not expect that. Most probably they will
Rebellion of all teams by the way, Rebellion.
RQ Kai tu kira tough opponent ke? Yes, tough
So
opponent.
here's the highlights.
Siapa team yang tarik diri? Aku pun tak tahu.
What we would like to call the huge.
Macam Alex dari size user terus main lane. JP tak main ke?
Kasi for sure 90%
Tak tahulah. Sebab aku busy dengan MC. Jadi SPS aku tak banyak info. Walaupun aku dalam WhatsApp group, tapi aku tak check sangat.
Lumaban yung Monster Vicious. Hindi ko alam kung if RQ Kaito was deliberate in setting it up there.
Are you serious?
Are you sure about this? Kita pun dah tengok
Ya Allah.
capability GB
Ya
gunakan Fanny.
Ya Allah. Okay. Riff dia first pick.
Sedikit kelainan.
Dia ambil Matilda daripada Fanny.
Mereka tahu mereka tak berdaya.
Asal MP tak guna RG8, guna RG7 je. Aku rasa MCs kita pakai RG8.
Mereka akan ganggu apa Fanny punya proses farming. Persoalannya
Tengok Vamos versus AE.
betul ke decision making daripada Rift Esports. Tambahan lagi Mythic Steel. Kalau kita letak kepada
Sabar untuk kita pun
Martin
kena punya. Kita pun
Yang ni aku dah cakap awal. Aku rasa memang Vamos kalah draft. Sebab
dia inspirasikan
play power orang kena stop ni. Sebab Martis sepatutnya susah gerak ni lawan dengan si siapa nama dia? Tigril, Hilda, susah ni.
Dia memang inspirasikan karakter tersebut seorang Demon King Naga. Tapi mungkin beliau dia nak jadi Psycho Naga hari ni. Nanti tolakkan Cycle Hammer. Cuma Owen dipaksa untuk gunakan flicker terlalu awal disebabkan beliau menolak Zone dan juga Warlord.
Review RQ tadi je
awak nak lihat apa yang menarik tak dekat sini Cross?
I'm doing good KY. Waalaikumsalam.
Yang berada dekat bahagian
Performance better iPhone 16 or ROG kalau tu macam ni. Honestly dua-dua more or less the same.
Berhadapan dengan Phobius. Ini satu rotasi yang
Sebab aku pun pernah try ROG. Even ROG Phone 6 pun sedap main ML.
keselesaan GF.
Dua-dua sedap je. Sedap je.
Bahawa poking damage boleh dimenangi oleh
Dia yang berbezakan adalah benda-benda lain macam kamera, bateri. Aku rasa ROG punya bateri lagi better lah daripada iPhone. Tapi sebab bateri kot mungkin ROG better untuk tournament.
Nanti di bahagian turtle paling penting untuk real world manipulation dimiliki oleh Alter Ego. Malah speed of Fafa dia gunakan ke arah move. masih lagi ada vengeance.
Ya, sebab aku tak tengok game Vamos tadi. Aku nak tahu kat mana silap dorang. Aku rasa draft ni pun tak perfect.
Itu satu pujian
Tapi it's okay lah.
diberikan kepada semua juga sebab dia tidak dikorbankan.
Kau rasa Sergi boleh pergi jauh ke? Boleh. Kalau kau tanya aku Vamos pun aku cakap boleh. Kalau kau tanya aku BTK pun aku akan cakap boleh.
Tapi kita boleh nampak yang Zone juga hampir untuk dapatkan lead.
Sebab aku tengok game berdasarkan konsep rezeki. Jadi kalau kau tanya aku, memang aku cakap boleh.
Memfokuskan kepada 5 man team.
Sebab daripada segi, okay, this is why I don't like answering questions about prediction. Sebab jujur aku cakap, semua orang yang buat prediction ni, semua pala tahu. And aku tak nak jadi kalangan orang yang pala tahu. Kenapa aku cakap pala tahu? Sekarang ni patch dah baru. Betul. Okay. Jadi apa-apa result team tunjuk sebelum ni tak sama dengan dorang punya performance sekarang. Betul. Okay. Sepanjang tournament dorang yang lepas dengan tournament yang akan datang, dorang scream. Betul. Kau tengok tak scream dorang? Tak, kau tak tengok. Okay. Kau tahu tak apa yang meta sekarang kat scream? Kau tak tahu. Okay. Engkau beranggapan team-team yang tak perform sebelum ni, dorang akan kekal tak perform. Engkau beranggapan yang team yang perform dulu akan terus perform sampai ke bila-bila. Tak kerasa semua yang aku listkan kat situ, kau pala tahu. Kau tak tahu player tu dah makin bagus ataupun makin teruk. Kau tak tahu diorang training macam mana. Kau tak tahu patch ni diorang suka ke tak suka. Jadi macam, I feel like prediction is so stupid. Sebab kau bagi jawapan, shock sendiri. Kau tak tahu apa-apa pun. Kan? Kau tak tahu apa-apa pun. Kau tak tahu yang mungkin Chibi tengah practice Cyclops jungle. Tapi sebenarnya Cyclops jungle tu S tier. And orang lain tak tahu. So kau cakap, oh Vamos ni tak boleh pakai. And then pam, diorang ambil Cyclops. Bodoh siap kenapa dia pergi ambil Cyclops. Pum, dia menang. Power duk Cyclops ni. Tak terasa macam prediction. Aku tak kisahlah caster ke apa benda ni semua. Semua macam pala tahu gila. Ini pun nak kata, oh BTK confirm kena bantai dekat C. Kau rasa macam BTK memang confirm ke kena bantai? Kan, it's like, what if BTK, dorang training dekat Southeast Asia, and then dorang jumpa a very good draft, yang memang enemy tak boleh nak predict, and enemy tak boleh nak counter. And then you say, oh, BTK is C tier, D tier. How do you know? How do you know? You don't see their training. You don't know what they've been developing behind the scenes. Kan, it's like, that's why I really hate people asking predictions and the one giving prediction have no idea what they're talking about. That's why I refuse to give prediction or I give funny prediction. Because I don't know. I don't want to be labelled as pala tahu. Right? Rasa macam lecturer tengah marah tengah kelas online. Selepas aku bila serius lain. Aku bila serius korang akan nampak version yang lain. Aku kalau tengah kelakar aku bagi jawapan yang lain lah. MCs nanti pakai phone apa? ROG Phone 8. Aku rasa Phone 8. Prediction buat content cicil okey lah. Ni duk ambil serius macam ambil kerja Tuhan. Itu yang aku tak suka Imam. Which is, aku rasa orang yang bagi prediction pun macam relax je diorang bagi prediction. Tapi orang anggap benda tu sebagai macam Quran kau tahu. Memang benda tu tak boleh salah. Jadi aku tak suka sebab netizen ni diorang ambil terlampau serius benda yang tak patut ambil serius. Oh, tim ni kalah 0-2 dengan tim tak masuk M6. Kau dah menggelabah. Negara luar semua cakap Selangor Red Giants adalah B tier team. Oh, semua orang gelabah. Like, relax. Orang yang cakap pun dia tak tahu dia tengah cakap apa. Korang yang audience netizen pun korang tak tahu apa benda dia ni cakap betul ke tak. So, you know. MC saya dekat kuning tak? Oh, itu I tak tahu. Maybe. Do you think Vamos has changed their meta and do you think Zone can adapt from pick-off meta to revitalize meta? It's not revitalize meta. Based on what I've been studying, I don't think it's revitalize meta. I think it's pick off meta. So I think lagi sesuai untuk Zon. But all things aside, do you think Vamos disciplined enough to compete in M6? I'm watching the game right now. I tak tengok lagi game diorang. Bro, spitting facts. Aku dah lama tahan. Aku lama gila tahan. Serius, aku lama gila tahan. And I'm very... Korang bayangkan, aku cakap benda ni dekat Munton juga. Aku cakap, it's stupid for you guys to ask people to do this. Like behind the scenes, kalau aku tengah serius and then Munton kacau aku time aku tengah serius, aku cakap direct dekat dorang, I don't want to sugarcoat it. This is a good idea, this is a bad idea. And why etc. Yeah. Aku punya pemikiran akan berbeza kalau ramai orang buat prediction tapi orang anggap tu memang sebagai prediction saja. People don't take it seriously. Kau tengok macam mana Merko, Wolf, mana-mana caster lain, mana-mana player lain, mana-mana coach lain, dia cakap sikit je, and then orang clip, and then people blow it to out of proportion. Wolf cakap pasal MPLID punya grand final, dia cakap relax je, cakap TLID diorang punya draft lain, gameplay diorang lain, rasa macam orang boleh menang. Tengok media ID dia tulis macam mana. It's like, what the hell bro? What the hell?
Untuk lakukan rotasi.
Shocker dia kena pakai mencari ke arah YGB. Ditewaskan oleh CB dengan tusukan yang pertama. Mencari tusukan yang kedua. Double kill. Dimiliki oleh...
Ya, kita tengok silap Vamos kat mana.
Saya kurang pasti apa yang dirasakan.
Thank you, Zerify.
Mereka
Do you think S2G Esports is better than Firefly based on their player? Oh, honestly, I tak tengok. Honestly, I tak tengok, so I'm not sure.
Untuk dapatkan 2 kill. Satu permulaan.
Kena tengok dari dua perspektif. Media nak cari makan dari buat konten bodoh. Lagi satu MLB community penuh dengan budak-budak. Ya, I rasa itulah. Community kita penuh dengan budak-budak. Shout out kepada all the Malaysia punya media.
Awak kena tengok juga tadi.
Cause aku rasa Malaysia punya media ada banyak peluang untuk diorang buat clickbait yang tipu. Tapi so far, aku tak nampak diorang buat clickbait yang tipu. Kalau diorang buat kat diri sendiri. Macam Kohai buat dekat diri sendiri dengan dia punya own content. James Gazette ke apa. Diorang macam buat kat diri sendiri. Dia bukan buat dekat orang lain. So shout out kepada media Malaysia. So far, diorang tak cek pasal dengan kita orang, and I really respect.
Sekarang ni Vamos mereka ada sedikit advantage lah ke atas Alter Ego. Cumanya siapa akan ada advantage secara berterusan. Implosion tepat kepada 2. Zon diperangkat dalam real manipulation. Malah Owen juga gunakan flick untuk melarikan diri. Nino dijadikan sebagai sasaran. Pada kali ini Nino bakal ditusuk oleh TB. Double kill. 4 mata pembunuhan.
Vamos tengah okey ni. Diorang silap kat mana?
Pada 4 minit yang pertama.
Adakah meta
WTM je okey, yang lain pun okey,
Sekarang ni kita nampak CB, dia punya Martis sudah mendapatkan 4.
Wildcard punya team banyak potential. Kenapa Vamos selalu bawa meta Martis jungle? Tak ada idea atau comfort pick? Ini diorang punya strategi untuk lawan dengan Alpha.
Akan menyukakan lagi high.
Net Presco. Wah.
Aku dah buat dengan Chibi. Sebab tu aku boleh jawab. Aku tahu benda ni bukan palap tahu. Aku bertanya Chibi. It's like, kau punya Martis kuat gini semua. Lepas tu cakap, Martis tu random je sebenarnya. Ini kita orang punya teori. Chibi punya Martis boleh lawan dengan Alpha. So, ni memang, it's like player dengan coach buat keputusan. Tak kisah orang kata apa pasal Martis, tapi ikut training dorang, Martis boleh lawan dengan Alpha. So, sebab itulah.
Mereka prioritikan ke arah Nino sepertinya.
Do you know about the incident about GGMY and Team Vamos? Yes, I know. I feel like Vamos overreacted a little bit. But fair to them lah. Because I really feel like they overreacted a little bit, but you know. Like satu, it's a podcast. Podcast aku macam okay sedikit. Because podcast is like memang sembang kau dengan kawan kau, and then it is what it is, you know. Wolf kena fitnah dan mistranslation oleh Clipper. Dia cakap draft mereka more Ichi. Ya. Ichi yang Wolf mentionkan jenis hero poking manjam. Tapi tak tahu kenapa ramai salah tafsir masuk dia. Sama juga macam Rose tanya Chibi. Chibi cakap nak jumpa je King Kong. Filipin cakap, Chibi nak bantai King Kong. Very different. Very different, you know. Very different. Swiss format intro movie. Clip boleh dapat award. Nampak macam boleh lawan sekali last fight, nanti pergi lompat masuk kotak you. Alright, we'll see.
Cumanya sekarang ni Owen
Tapi berdasarkan apa yang korang cakap, aku rasa macam korang pun dah buat analisis sendiri. So very good on you guys lah. Bukan setakat cakap oh ni kalah sebab draft lah apa benda semua. You guys give context, you guys give detail. Betul atau salah, it's good. It's a good mindset to have.
Ditewaskan oleh Hais dengan tendangannya cukup memautkan. Malah Owen juga dikorbankan. Nino bila berupaya untuk melarikan.
So shout out to you guys. Weh sakit lah Eve tu.
Wow.
Ada pula penggunaan
Sakit tu Eve tu.
tidak dapat melepaskan diri daripada cengkeraman.
Eve yang orang cakap tak damage pun sebab HP memang dah rendah. Sakit tu Eve.
Saya ingatkan dah selesai tapi mereka teruskan lagi team fight tersebut.
Apa-apa berita yang keluar dari Konoha 99% hoax. So tak payah ambil point. Batu api banyak sangat. Kadang fan mindset orang PH dengan Indo ni lain dari kita. Ya biar. Fitnah akhir zaman is real. It is real. Fitnah akhir zaman is real guys. Satu yang aku kena cakap kat korang, non-Muslims is okay, but for you Muslims, percaya cakap aku, tak kisah korang siapa, aku rasa even kalau korang sekolah sekalipun, tak lama lagi akan ada fitnah besar kena dekat korang. Time tu aku just nak cakap kat korang, korang just sabar, jangan layan sangat, cepat-cepat pergi solat, berbual dengan Allah. Jangan berbual dengan orang lain. Just dekat luar kau dapat relax, dekat dalam kau risau. Itu aku punya personal advice lah. Laphel, do IESF stream, it will be more fun. I cannot live stream IESF. No streamer can live stream IESF. And I think that's very sad. I think that is very sad. But kita orang dah dapat warning daripada Munton. Kau nak watch party benda-benda lain, it's okay. ISF jangan. ISF tu kalau kau buat, kau punya account boleh kena pemban. Right now I don't have any team. Scratch, not doing it, cancelled. Kenapa? Sebab ISF is owned by Saudi Arabia. ISF is owned by Saudi. Oh, hold on.
Kena pakai kemunculan 5 pemain ke arah Hais. Itu slow dengan estimation malah Owen menjadi master.
Okay, so long story short, SPS, MSC, M-Series, MPL apa benda tu semua, Munton ada kuasa pasal dia punya copyright. SPS ni aku rasa dia SPS bukan under Munton, tapi dia request untuk copyright tu izinkan untuk restreamer, and then SPS bagi. Tapi untuk ISF is owned by Saudi Arabia ataupun a company daripada Saudi Arabia. And dorang je yang boleh izinkan untuk orang restream. And dorang sebagai copyright owner, dorang tak izinkan untuk orang lain restream. Dia tak kasih. So nanti akan ada stream, tapi dia official stream. Official stream ada, tapi macam aku ke Solos ke ni semua, kita sepatutnya tak boleh. Melainkan kalau tiba-tiba diorang bagi Solos special permission untuk restream, dan okey lah. Tapi buat masa sekarang ni, kita dah diberi arahan daripada Munton, no restream.
Ya, bukan itu sahaja.
Kalau Vamos overreact dengan GMY, diorang boleh sebarkan hate macam tu ke kat dalam grup untuk sesama hate Vamos? Bukan patutnya media kena neutral ke? Oh, now that one is a different story, Nurin. Maybe that did happen. I jujur I lupa. Sebab benda-benda lepas I cepat lupa. Dan lagi kalau benda yang tak ada kena dengan I. If that's the case, then yeah, that one's not good. That one is not good. That one is not good. Yang tu I lupa. If that's the case, I still hold my statement, shout out kepada media kat Malaysia, but if that's really what happened, I dah lupa. If that's really what happened, then yeah, not okay lah. Not okay. Kalau boleh benda ni memang settle belakang, and then professionally kau just report macam biasa.
Ekonomi mereka.
Itu pendapat aku. I'm not saying it's right or wrong, tapi berdasarkan kat mana aku duduk, cara aku berfikir, itu pendapat aku. Sebab aku sebagai caster, kalau katakan Vamos tak suka apa aku cakap, okay, kita settle apa yang kau tak suka, and then aku try untuk tak buat benda sama lagi. Kau okay dengan aku okay dengan kau, kita move on.
Flicker ke hadapan, ada pelusokan dibentangkan. Malah GB akan ditusuk oleh JB. Nets menundukkan GB pada saat ini. Nino memberikan prioriti ke arah Warlord. Warlord memberikan pening kepala kepada Nino. Malah Nino pun pening kepala nak attack siapa. Double kill diserahkan ke arah Nets.
Apa kes performance dengan G yang baik aku pun tak ingat sangat lah. Bermakna kena tunggu official rasmi ya, official stream.
Bincangkan berita buruk untuk tim Vamos, betul. Di mana mereka dekat late game macam susah sikit nak capai.
Tengok JP Fel.
Tapi
JP
Alter Ego juga
lawan kat mana?
Ada problem.
Lancarkan serangan.
Bukan ke
Tapi
sini?
kita nampak bagaimana satu diversion hanya untuk memberikan ancaman
Oh,
sahaja
okay.
kepada pasukan Rift Esports. Sekarang ni Glorious
Kesian,
Pasukan juga telah
tengah ada
mereka
masalah
cuba
lah tu.
dapatkan tarik kat bahagian atas.
To use Suyo or not, and they
Kau rasa
play
custom perempuan ni
it
okey ke?
up. But as a response to the side of Valhalla, JP Niners decided to pick up Cho. Really good idea. I mean, with the ways of Dragon, no matter how it is, you'll be able to do some damage. You can be able to do some of the disturbance to the side of Suyo. So there's a definitely good decision making. Not only that, with the combo of Angela
Cantik
as
bukan
well,
cantik
this
yang
will
aku
be a
tanya,
good
ya
matchup
Allah,
for
hai.
JP Niners. But
Aku
then
bukan tanya
Valhalla
cantik.
responded
Aku tanya
with
skill
having
dia,
Sultan
skill,
as well
skill.
as Orpheus. Now, not only you have so
Hayya.
much of a really good damage as well as mobility wise. Now Valhalla responded to JP Niners that
Aku
they can
tanya dia
actually
okey ke
control
tak
any team fight or
berdasarkan dia
even
punya
individual
casting.
fight in their own hands. But
Ai.
JP Niners,
You dengar,
they
babe?
respond with joy in their hands. Now,
You
looking
tengok
on
I
the
punya
side
chat
of
ni macam
Van,
mana?
since JP
I tanya okey ke tak,
Niners
diorang jawab
Sana,
cantik.
this is where they
Astaghfirullah.
They want to control that
Ya, ya, ya.
They want to have more at least
Wife aku
engagement
cakap
on
dia
the
cantik, so aku tak kena
individual
marah lah.
individual fights or even having joy in the
Sesuai buat nombor 2, oi. Wife aku ada kat dalam ni.
so that they can have that damage burst on their side.
Wife aku ada kat dalam ni.
Taking out Valentina
Okay, Fel,
as
kena
well.
spesifik.
This is a good composition coming
Kalau
from
single,
JP
okay.
Niners. But then Valhalla also denying of Hylos
3 hari
as well as
okay,
Gatu
bang.
Kacha. This is where
Siapa dia? Aku pun tak
JP
sure.
Niners, they're gonna be out a little
So far,
bit
nice
on the
guys.
full
Joy memang
for
boleh
their
masuk meta dah ke?
own
Yes.
EXP. But then again, they are
Kesian
picking up
Rizky Piu ke
Harris.
kecap. Padahal
So
okey je
really
dekat.
good
Pada aku dia
coming
okey je
for
kas.
JP Niners, but now it's left to Valhalla.
Cantik, dia halal.
How are they gonna actually try to
Kalau match dengan
test
Rizky
it
Piu
out
nice.
here on out for the last two
Tak tahulah
heroes?
fair skill dia. Sebab tengah terkesima dengan kecantikan. Casting dia good tapi not really presentable dari segi pakaian kot. Oh, that one okay lah. That one okay. Dia cantik dan halal, casting okay. Which curse stronger now? DJY.
Oh, wow. We've talked about this. Coming into the patch notes, Brody
Ni orang
is
Malaysia ke? I
one
think
of
orang
the
Malaysia.
heroes that has already been buffed. And
Sebab kalau dia
somehow,
okay, aku macam nak
previously
suggest dia
Reggie
untuk masuk
during
MPL kalau dia
the
okay.
first series of
Kalau
the
dia
patch,
okay lah. Kalau dia boleh
not
di training,
many
then okay lah.
heroes or
Sebab
not many
untuk
players
aku
able
nampak
to play Brodies at
there's still a
true
few places
form.
yang dia kena
But
improve. Tapi
as
like
we saw Pro Esports,
baseline,
the Super
baseline
Red
it's
was able
okay
to
lah.
get a
Baseline okay.
MVP and able to take down so much of a potential of
Bila nak buat video sembang pasal meta lagi, itulah tak sempat lagi. I memang plan nak buat tapi asyik tak sempat. Boleh try out.
With one more heroes and they picked up Alet for the final slash. I mean, looking on the side of JP Niners, right, I do feel that they have a potential. They might be able to do a little bit of the picking, a little bit of those slow down tempo coming in from the side of Valhalla. But then again,
Boleh we need
this
more
is gonna
female
be
caster.
tricky though, because on the side of
Tengoklah.
Valhalla, there's
Kalau dia
so
ni okay,
much
aku try
damage
cakap dengan dia, ni aku try
out.
cakap
I mean,
dengan Tuan
even
tengok macam mana.
Brody side is gonna be taking a little bit of time. Yes, it will take a little bit of time.
Dia
for
boleh
them
jadi host ke?
to
Aku rasa-
have a
aku rasa host tak
control on
boleh.
those Brody, but then again,
Kalau dia dah bagus dah,
maybe
Fel.
in the mid game, this is where the fine line of
Human
we
can
can
improve
see that
mah.
Valhalla be able to trample. I mean, talking about Brody, right? Torn apart memory, the last ulti.
Betul ke
that
aku dah jadi next
can
Mobile
give
Zin?
so much pressure, dealing 300
Untuk
of
jadi cast
physical
English
damage
boleh dia
to
ni
an
kan bukan
enemy
cast perempuan
could
tak kosong waktu hari
potentially be
Rabu
able
lalu
to
Kak
boost
Fasha
out so much
sakit
of Team Valhalla
tenggorokan.
on those team fights, and hopefully that could be the case. On my side right now, I don't know. Maybe we
Mana
can
Stafa
actually
ni?
try to see what's gonna be like. For me, I do love JP Niners.
Kalau dia solo cast, kesian doh.
But in the drafting wise, I think
Cakap dia solo
it's much
cast.
more in the favor
KVL
of
lah season
Valhalla
SPS
than
offline pun dia ada
Let's
cast,
see
quite good, boleh
if
consider.
JP Niners will be able to perform well into this last series.
Tapi janganlah dia solo cast, kesian duk.
JP9ers Malaysia versus a team of Valhalla Cambodia.
Aku rasa dia Malaysia, but I'm not entirely sure. I think she's Malaysian, but Tapi esok aku tak kerja dengan dia, so aku tak boleh nak berbual dengan dia. Boleh ganti Laphel BI caster. Tapi jujur aku cakap, aku lagi selesa cast BI sekarang. Sebab aku rasa caster Malay semua dah power dah. Diorang dah tak perlukan aku kat situ dah.
What happened? Did Brody took you over? I think I'm losing you a little bit.
Tolong dia pengen masuk DC.
Man,
Kelakar.
I really hope so too. But you're back. So you saw the drafting wise. What are your thoughts on this?
Aku tanya di mana Bang Saf. Ada. Dia baru balik.
God.
Mungkin dia boleh tarik orang tengok cast English. Oh, maksudnya aku tak boleh nak tarik orang tengok cast English lah. Maksudnya aku ni tak cukup bagus lah macam tu. Macam kalau aku cast orang macam tak nak tengok lah English. Macam tu. Macam mana kau boleh banyak idea dan confident bila bercakap, Fel? Oh, that's a good question. Tapi ni antara yang aku rasa memang rezeki Allah bagi kat aku lah. Sebab nak kata training pun, dulu yelah training banyak, tapi sekarang aku macam biasa-biasa je. Aku rasa memang rezeki orang ni. Kau tak cantik, anjing. What do you think about MPL caster become coach but kind of struggle as MLBB caster? I feel like you need to do one. You either be a coach or you either be a caster. Personally for me. Ayo Fem maju, bagus je. Fem tahun depan cadanglah ada walk untuk BM dengan English cast separate. Aku rasa tahun depan tak ada ni lagi dah. Aku rasa Sunfrost itu adalah best talent terakhir. Macam perempuan siap, Fel. Kau kena faham, Fel. Orang nak tengok bunga. Nak minta opinion apa? Betul lah, Fel. Macam mereka juga better cast English. Bila kau cakap kau biasa-biasa je, kalau biasa, oi, Fel. Pakai tudung dapat tarik. Tengoklah. Nanti aku try cakap dengan dia. Dia susah sebab aku tak pernah kerja dengan dia. Tahu tak geng Gerino? Aku pernah nampak nama dia tapi aku tak pernah masuk live stream dia. Star 300 bisa masuk tim Malay kat bang. Tak cukup kot.
Disturbance that was done by Team Valhalla, but for a while it's not gonna be risky. But here on out, Rasi a little bit over session trying to go in for the ways of
Kenapa Rasi masuk?
But then again, at what cost he ended up
Kenapa Rasi masuk untuk sepak Aurora? Sabar kejap. Sabar je. Kenapa Rasi sepak Aurora? Mid lane dia Zark. Mid lane dia Angela. Ada Joy tapi macam yang kau sepak tu Aurora. Dia macam kalau dah memang ada kat situ, dia tak apa tau.
But then again, at what cost he ended up sacrificing himself. But at the same time, right here, they're gonna go in for the implosion as Ye cost.
Dia kalau orang tu dah memang ada kat situ, kau nak sepak, kau boleh sepak. Tapi kalau kau dah sampai kena flicker, kau masuk dekat dalam tower. Orang ada pasif kan? Orang ada pasif.
He ended up sacrificing himself, but at the same time, right here, they're gonna go in for the implosion as Ye3 able to take down one player. But then again, all the extension, all the resources that was already been utilized ended up trading.
Jangan jadi Roma macam tu, guys.
Just one player, double kill coming in from Panha himself, and this is already.
Aku banyak tengok play Rome memaksa lalas tim sendiri mati. Antaranya aku pun pernah buat benda sama dan aku belajar daripada mistake aku. Korang yang tengah tengok ni jangan buat mistake sama. Kesian korang punya mid, kesian korang punya jungle, kesian korang punya MM. Sebab kalau mid kalah, MM pun kalah. Tengok ni, tengok apa jadi dekat Lolial. Dia terus kena pressure tau. Lolial hidup. Tapi bila mid kalah, gang auto datang dekat goal. Sebab goal lah yang orang dah tak boleh nak jaga. Jadi dia senang gang. And then lepas tu kau boleh ambil dia punya tower. Tak ambil dia punya tower, ambil camp yang dekat-dekat tu.
I can't hear his voice just yet, but hopefully he will say hello in the midst time.
Geng Reno dia analisis untuk aku okey juga. Kalau cantik nanti tengok okey. As aku kata last season untuk best talent, kalau sponsor best talent dia akan ada. Maksudnya macam Muntah sendiri takkan sponsor lah. Kalau ROG sponsor ke apa ke baru ada. Itu apa yang aku dengar lah masa Muntah meeting hari tu. Aku tak tahu diorang perasan aku ada ke tak time tu. Tapi aku rasa memang best talent dah tak ada lah. Melainkan ada company nak sponsor. Kenapa caster stream BM tak menarik?
400 of those goals still in the hands of Valhalla to lead, and the Turtles
Tak tahu nak jawab macam mana.
Valhalla looking better than ever even though they've taken out
Self reflect, menurut pandangan lu yang bakal champion M6 siapa bang? Tak tahulah. Join the cast.
Just gonna try to back things up. Max, a little bit of the over
SPS ni ada berapa stream? Banyak tu aku pun tak tahu.
Looking for a way to mess things up for Valhalla, but at the same time Valhalla gonna let Panha get away.
Rasi buat satu mistake tu terus Valhalla kontrol kau tu. Rasi kau pandang rendah ke dengan orang? Caster ni macam kurang high time team fight. Aku kesian sebab dia seorang. Staffa tak ada. Dia kalau kas seorang dia memang tak ni lah. Dia tak okey lah.
But Staffa, are you there? Are you back? Staffa, I know you're there. Yoo-hoo. I feel like Staffa is about to join us again. I think that he finally was already been released from the grasp of Land of Dawn. But then again, I still can't hear his voice though. So I hope that he will say anything right now. I'm not sure. Staffa, are you there? Yeah, I'm not getting any signal. Staffa, where are you? But anyway, we're coming back into the game itself as we see Max a little bit too low on the extension, but at the same time right here, Yetri comes in, going to push into Pana. That's a good trace off coming in from the side of JP Nandos, but at the same time, at what cost? We already see that
Aku dengan Jen dalam group cukup lah.
already pushing in, right? Straight away, Razi doesn't
Petak
spot the one, but he
pala
goes
kas
in for the
seorang
waves
macam
of
tu.
Dragon.
Kesian. Dia kalau kas seorang-seorang ni dia kesian tau.
Takes down Razi in the mid, and
Ya, apa yang jadi? Aku dengar nama Rasi aku terus macam tertarik.
But anyway,
Staffa, where are you?
As we see Max a little bit too low on the extension, but at the same time right here, Yetri comes in, going to push into Pana. That's a good trace off coming in from the side of JP Nandos, but at the same time, at what cost? We already see that the mid lane is already pushing in, right? Straight away, Razi doesn't spot the one, but he goes in for the waves of Dragon. Yetri pushing in, but Are managed to take down Loli up first and takes down Razi in the mid, and triple kill by Yetri managed to take down Mob 100. That's a move coming in from the side of Team Array as well as Valhalla pushing into the team of JP Nandos. I can hear the sound of Staffa though, but it's not clear. Let's hope for the best that his internet will not jeopardize him and sabotage him even more longer, because I need my partner here. I need him to accompany me into this JP Nandos versus Valhalla fight. And as we see right now,
Kenapa meja English besar, meja Malay kecil? Meja English dekat bawah. Meja caster dekat tempat audience. Jadi memang tak ada ruang untuk buat besar. Kalau kau nampak ruang tu, kalau kau tengok aku punya vlog, dia memang tak ada ruang pun nak buat besar. And aku rasa kalau buat kat bawah, diorang tak ada space kot. Aku pun tak tahu. Aku sebab aku bukan bahagian production, aku tak berani cakap. Kalau aku bukan bahagian production, aku tak berani cakap. So mungkin ada masalah kabel ke apa ke. And aku rasa benda tu lebih teknikal, aku tak boleh jawab.
But Secret and Ari gets the info, and now they're gonna try to contest it out. Can they steal it away? But Max managed to get the turtle before it was stolen. But at what cost here? Yetri try to survive it out, and Max try to survive at the moment right now. They had to move away, and Razi also managed to actually stir away, and Yetri also barely.
Fasha Bani kenapa tak jadi caster MPL lagi? Sebab kita tak kenal dia, so kita tak boleh nak try out dia. Lagi ke video vlog fail? Aku post sikit-sikit tapi aku tak post banyak sebab aku rasa macam vlog aku tak laku.
Oh my goodness, I have been through something, but not nearly as much as these players, I am sure.
Ya, aku punya vlog macam tak laku, jadi aku macam tak gila sangat lah nak buat vlog. Carnival apa je akan datang nanti? Aku dah lupa dah. Diorang dah tunjuk aku tapi aku tak ingat dah. Serius. Orang menunggu vlog kau? Iya ke?
levels are about even as well. We did already
Semisal
mention
RQ masuk
earlier
playoff
on
M6,
that,
kita bakal ramai ke?
JP9ers,
Aku rasa
their
banyak
lineup
je
is a
orang.
little bit
Indonesia,
limited, so
Filipin,
actually over
aku rasa yang sold out bukan
bit of
Malaysia je. Aku rasa negara luar dah beli
while
juga.
they do have some presence in terms of
Saya berminat nombor 1 vlog Laphel.
enjoy,
Playoff kat Johor
I
paling
actually
gempak ke?
think Valhalla
Easily paling
overall
gempak.
have more
Easily
ability
paling
once
gempak.
get into that stage of the game.
Ayo
But
penuh
that's
nanti
what I'm
confirm
a
penuh.
little bit worried about as the game prolongs. Like Niners,
What do you
they're
think
not
about
really
Merkel saying that
probably
MPLY
like
teams
just
love bursting
yet,
damage
but
on
the
opponent
longer they
roamer
get more
than damage
comfortable,
dealer?
Valhalla
It's just our
also
style, and I
will
feel
be.
like it's a good way to play in this patch. I don't think it's a bad thing for you to burst down the tanks. It's just the timing.
Make sure that
Early game, tank mana yang keras early game, especially in this patch. And korang kena faham, kalau tank, dorang mati banyak, dorang tak boleh open map. Kalau dorang tak boleh open map, then damage dealer pun tak boleh keluar. So it's really about a matter of perspective. Mereka tak salah, kan? Kau memang kena target damage dealer. Tapi sebenarnya ada untung dia juga untuk bunuh orang depan. Masa kat iOS dia beli tiket ke Fel? Aku rasa sold out. Aku rasa jangan harap korang boleh beli tiket walk in. Sebab jujur aku rasa kalau tiket tu open habis cepat. It's all about mindset. It is about how you see the game. Because MPL Malaysia punya style, kita orang nak map pressure. And nak dapat map pressure, kau kena bunuh hero open map. Kalau mereka ikut MPL ID ke MPL PH punya style, bunuh orang belakang, then okay lah, respectable, benda betul. Bukan salah untuk kau bunuh damage dealer. Kalau kau boleh bunuh marksman dulu, nanti diorang tak ada damage, then kalah lah team fight. Tapi kena tengok, Malaysia, kita tak fikir semua pasal team fight. Faham tak? Malaysia fikir nak open map. So dia benda yang berbeza. Mereka dia cerita pasal team fight, tapi Malaysia kita fikir pasal makro kalau kita bunuh orang depan. So apa yang mereka cakap tak salah, tapi apa yang tim Malaysia buat pun tak salah. Dia ada logik dia. Dia salah kalau kau try bunuh orang depan tak mati. Itu salah. Dia salah kalau kau cuba bunuh MM, lepas tu MM tu yang bunuh kau. Itu salah.
Really nice identification of opportunity there, especially from year 3 once the fight was already going and Valhalla was.
Sebab untuk aku personally, aku suka bagi jawapan macam ni sebab aku berpendapat hanya disebabkan kau betul tak bermaksud aku salah. Faham Untuk korang tahu, aku punya filosofi, just because you're right doesn't mean I'm wrong. Gitu.
That is a great note to be thinking about here.
Item MM baru untuk apa je Fel? Jarak basic attack kau lebih jauh. Sampai majority marksman, dia punya jarak, dia boleh attack luar daripada turret. Jadi aku personally, aku cakap bagus untuk korang try pakai Malefic Gun. Item keempat, ganti korang punya Malefic Raw. Jadi korang kat team fight, korang lagi banyak jarak, so kau susah nak kena tangkap. And bila kau nak push, kau boleh attack turret. Tapi tak juga, sebab sekarang ni kalau tak ada minion dan turret tu memang keras gila. Where the venue on M6 Swiss stage? Swiss stage is at IOI. Hero contoh untuk item baru tu, hampir semua marksman boleh pakai. Mia boleh pakai, Clean boleh pakai, 1-1 boleh pakai. Hero-hero physical boleh lah pakai semua. Cloud nak pakai pun boleh pakai. Apa-apa hero yang pernah main Malefic Raw, pakailah Malefic Gun. I tengok Watchparty streamer region lain always mengata region kita tak petik, tak dapat training kot. Shit draw M6 tadi pun ramai cakap boring. Kalau cepat apalah. I don't like when people are like that, but at the same time, we cannot control other people. Dah tengok ke venue M6, I tengok sikit-sikit. I tengok dia punya 3D mockup. Sebab diorang belum set up lagi. Betul-betul kat IOI City Mall ke? Yes, dekat IOI City Mall, New Wing, dekat convention center yang dekat atas tu.
get themselves a desperately needed advantage.
Dia dekat IOI City Mall, Putrajaya, New Wing. Tingkat atas sekali dekat ni Convention Center. Yang biasanya orang buat pet punya event lah apalah. Di manakah Laphel semasa Esports angkat M1, I ada dekat stadium. Tapi I tak dapat cast sebab I ada contract dengan Facebook. Sepatutnya I cast M1, tapi sebab Facebook punya contract, Muntah terpaksa tarik. I tak cast. Beli tiket M6 offline bisa gak? Gak bisa. Gak bisa. Sold out. Gak bisa. Ya ampun. Pasu dapat keluar pula tu. Gila cok.
But at the same time, doesn't get anyone in the process. Razi is the only one as the only casualty coming in. But year 3.
Gila dia year 3 ni. What the heck? Matilah tapi gila tak? Ramai bengang pasal draw stream tadi sebab yapping je. Ya Allah hai. Kalau diorang nak bising aku buat kerja, boleh pergi mampus lah muka diorang. Macam budak-budak punya argument.
But did manage to take down 2 players before Laphel gets that double kill. Now Max having a really good casualty on the side takes down.
Yang draw pagi tu kena cepat sebab kena ikut jadual YYB tu ke? Taklah, memang cepat pun. Benda tu tak payah lama pun. Malefic Raw dengan Malefic Gun boleh start ke penetration dia tak boleh. Sebab nama pasif dia adalah sama. Kalau nama dia berbeza boleh start. Tapi sebab nama dia berbeza dia tak boleh start. Nama dia sama tak boleh start. With Malefic Gun buff, do you think Mia, Ixia and Layla can become meta? Layla I'm not so sure. Mia can. Ixia can. But depends on enemy jungler and EXP. Tiket offline level 6 dah habis. Dia belum jual lagi. Tapi kalau online semua dah jual, then kita takkan jual offline.
He couldn't actually go in on the Zaman Force or the setup.
Oh, so that's the reason kind of thing. Thanks explain. Yeah, no worries.
Really awkward timing for the JP9ers. Whereas Valhalla, they will basically have damage available all the time with heroes like Suyo and Brody around. JP9ers have a really difficult challenge ahead of them. I'm not a big fan of the limitations of this draft.
Let's see. The waves are coming in. They're already clearing out mid. They're already clearing out the bottom as well. And somehow, Team JP9ers, they know time is ticking and crucial. And we do see that at least
mana aku pernah nampak Valhalla ni? Aku rasa macam aku pernah cast game dorang tapi aku tak ingat.
The top lane for the side of Valhalla. And
Late siapa menang? Good question. Good question.
Aku
jujur aku rasa team fight Allah Zak. And then Rasi pergi masuk balik. Kenapa Rasi? Zak dah mati. Kenapa Rasi nak tolong? Max masuk, Max keluar je lah. Dah ada ramai orang kat situ. Kenapa nak fight? Year 3 selamat Year 3 boleh stun dorang. Jadi dorang tak payah nak fight. What was that, bro? Why you do that? Allah. JP9ers, what happened, bro? Why you play like this?
Just kind of admit they are not going to be winning 5.
Azetarena di KLE ah.
I think you have
late game sebenarnya JP9ers ada chance besar nak menang sebab Joy aku rasa damage dia besar, tapi kalau main macam ni Valhalla lah lagi kuat. Sebab aku rasa aku rasa Brody ni pun skilling dah menggila dah.
Takes down the lot and here on Razi a little bit too close and he will be taken out immediately. Zabapon been put out, but it's not gonna catch anyone as Team Valhalla managed to score away. Now Are right in the midst right here. Lode trying to go in for a fight. It's gonna be
sakit je Max.
On this side right here meeting up with Max. Can they actually pull through? No, they're gonna actually try to survive it. No, Panaha managed to score away with Secret and Team JP, but they're not allowing it. They're gonna go in for a push.
Okay, so at least tekan aku late game JP9 punya draft boleh menang sebab damage diorang lagi tinggi, tapi mainannya kena betul, cok. Tengok sakit tau Joy. Joy sakit gila.
able to shut him down for good. And with just one
Joy
minute
antara hero
left,
rosak tu, guys.
Team JP9ers pulls this win in their
Punggung
own
Max
way.
berat.
I
Max
cannot
lead damage
get
tapi
over the
teammate throw.
irony of the
Iya,
fact
Joy buff ke?
literally just said
Yes,
that the
yes,
Niners
Joy
would
buff.
probably not win
Tapi
the
lagi satu,
team fight,
HP
and
enemy
need to
semua
try
kena
to
nerf.
do something different to
Hey,
turn
Husky
it
is in here.
around. And then the
I'm
next
sorry, Husky,
result,
but watching that game,
they
man,
go for
that
a
one
team
threw me
fight
off.
and
Like,
come
what
out
was
on
Rossi
top.
doing,
But a
man?
lot of it came
Max
down to
is
the angle
MY
of the
savior.
thing. You
Truth.
can't take a direct front to
But
back
seriously,
against
Joy,
Valhalla.
dia punya
They're
second
not
skill,
for that. You gotta split
dia
on the
punya
ball,
animation
from
lebih
every
cepat,
single
so you boleh
direction.
complete combo dia
That
lebih
is
laju.
exactly what we saw, especially
Kenapa Cibi tak main Joy?
hard card with
Dia kan
so
power Joy.
much
Mungkin dah lama tak main kot.
damage. Once they cleared out both
Nonton
the
RQ for not fail, dah tengok dah.
pushing in with the wave.
Kenapa tu
They
tak masuk tu? Ni
keep
ada, tapi
them
nanti.
alive so that they could
Need to
take
give him
down
the
that
savior
result.
award next
Game
award
number one.
ceremony. Rasi mode alter ego. Joy Skies okay ke? Skies boleh main Joy. Skies power juga Joy. Boleh jadi ramai team pakai Joy. Boleh jadi Joy jadi ban. Pun satu juga. Because I think Indonesia and Malaysia we can use Joy very well. Siapa draw rehearsal M6? Aku. Actually bukan aku lah, FM. Tapi aku ada situ.
If they actually go in for the fight and Panha didn't actually back up, even the fact that we saw how it could have been potential on their
Tapi
side,
rehearsal
but
punya draw baik
this is
kan?
where Razi was able to actually extend himself, goes for the ways of dragon, even to a fact that Arya was trying to survive it out, but Lolia go
Allah.
in for those Zaman toss and to a point that slows down Secret as well as more rounded. Those are the keys that gave the success in the hands of JP9ers on round number 1.
Despite the hassle of it, it was actually a pretty quick game overall, only about 11 minutes. And the network
For not TLID prediction, is it today or tomorrow?
Very end. Not to mention the tower score difference between the two teams.
I would say
is very, very
TLID.
impressive. Where JP9 is only actually taking one external tower total
I would say
to
TLID.
push in on that single lane. I think
Oh,
Valhalla
Swiss
ended up
round.
being
Oh.
a little bit greedy
Oh,
with the
well,
way that they were
with enough
approaching this,
preparation,
because they
TLID.
do have a much
I think
easier and
TLID.
much more standard lineup to
Eh,
play
thank you
around.
Jace for the 1
But
ringgit 90 cents.
JP9ers have a very obvious weakness.
Mereka buat IG kau
Sources
tabu.
of PS, Lolil, and Max are both magic.
Menurut lu,
damage
match
dealers.
RQ Fenop, si
And
Fenop
yet,
kayak
we
gak
don't
serius
really
gak si
see
Laphel?
Athena shield
I
with
think
armor
Fenop
on
is serious.
Valhalla
Aku
side.
rasa
Literally
Fenop is
only
serious.
RA
Tapi
on
memang
the
RQ play
focus
better.
had that
Sebab
item. Everyone
meta
else
sekarang
was just
sesuai dengan meta
expecting
Indonesia,
to be able to
where
come out top in
Indo is
damage
more
instead.
barbar. They fight whenever they can. And I feel like Philippine teams, they want to play a little bit slower. So right now, it's just that I think all the Philippine teams, dorang tak biasa dengan team fight sekarang. Rezeki tengok Laphel dapat Mewtwo Crown. Serious lah teaser. Kau dapat Mewtwo Crown? What the hell? Pendapat Laphel tentang game Vamos versus AE tadi, aku tak habis tengok lagi. Aku tengok orang suruh tengok game lain. Aku tengok orang suruh tengok game lain. Cakap okay lah, whatever lah. Kita tak payah tengok lah. MV ada game kali ni? Ada, and dah menang dah. MV menang dah. Dia lawan dengan siapa? Guys, MV lawan siapa tadi? Aku lupa. RQ Kaito. MV lawan RQ Kaito. Menang. 2-0. Why Gary kind of struggled this past 2 seasons, but Zaid still managed to adapt this meta.
JP9ers
Gary's
with an FPL
micro
and
mechanics
all
is not as
that
good as it was before.
is surprisingly good
That's
at
the
bringing
that's the
games
honest
back
truth.
in the late game from the brink, though we didn't even really get to the late game stage here.
Nonton Fnac RQ
Lollia,
Vel, gua
he's gonna be
penlihat
the
matchnya.
MVP of
Aku
game
dah
one.
tengok.
This Hare, 824 KDA, GPM not the highest, but he's there.
Pada aku,
when
the
he
match
needs
is not
to
that
do the
interesting.
damage.
He's definitely there to do the damage. I mean, this is the
Tak ada ke gambar dalam Aziata Arena, diorang tak set up lagi.
But then again,
Diorang tak set up
it
lagi.
helped it out. That's the one where
Sebab diorang kena
we managed to
settlekan
see
yang
that
kat IOI
from
dulu.
JP9ers. Despite the fact that they try to go in for those team fights and it was
Sekarang ni kita nak tengok
like
JP9ers dulu.
earlier. We have so much of damage.
But yeah, the
they
fans,
put up on
gambar
Valhalla.
Aziata
This is
Arena
the
tak ada.
crucial
For
point
now
of
tak ada.
JP9ers looking a little bit more down. creeping
My
onto
opinion,
the
RQ
players
lawan
of
dengan
Valhalla is not in
apa?
their favor. Even with
Fnatic
this
Onyx.
success of the fight of loss, it's still not in their
RQ punya
favor
team
as
fight
well,
lagi
because the
kemas.
fact is it was
Simple macam tu.
steal away by high on
Pendapat lu
lane
gameplay mana yang
just
akan
in a
cocok di
nick of
M6?
time, but yet they
Indo
turned
dengan
off
Malaysia
all those team fights.
dengan Cambodia.
Based on what we've seen
I rasa
in
Malaysia,
FPS so
Indonesia,
far as
Cambodia,
well, Valhalla
tiga
as a
region ni
team does have this habit of
suka
being
gila team fight.
very scrappy
Suka
with their
gila team fight.
fights. One of their specialties is the
So,
fact that
antara
even
banyak-banyak
though the
region,
enemy may initiate on
antara
them,
banyak-banyak
they
region,
have this uncanny ability to
region
prolong
3 ni,
fights and then somehow
dorang
turn it back
dorang
in
lagi
their
cepat
favor.
untuk
However,
adapt.
in this particular
Philippines pun boleh
game,
adapt sebab
there's a
Philippines
lot
punya
that
team
they
fight
do
is very
have to
very
worry
strong.
about. Max,
Tapi
especially
Philippines
on this
dorang
side, if
dah
you're not
biasa
able to
untuk
stop, it
kiting,
really just
untuk
runs
kiting.
you down despite
Tapi
you
sebab
having
HP dah
heroes like
rendah,
Matilda that
dorang
would
kena train
ordinarily
lagi banyak
be
game
able to
untuk
save you from a lot of these
untuk biasakan.
situations.
Contohnya
So,
macam
although Valhalla has been able
contohnya
to get
macam
some
dulu,
pretty
3
impressive
attack,
solo
kite,
victories
3
in
attack,
past
kite.
matches, just off of camping
Sekarang
on
kena
the
2 attack kite,
side,
2 attack
I
kite.
think they got the tables turned a little bit on them.
So,
Because
bukan nak kata
J9ers,
Filipin tak sesuai
they
meta
don't
ni,
completely
tapi Filipin dorang kena lagi
fall
banyak
off
training
from
untuk
their past
biasakan diri
victory. They
berapa
will
banyak
somehow
damage
find
dia boleh
their way
absorb
back.
dan sebagainya. And then baru kita nampak Filipin kuat balik. Indonesia kuat sebab dorang jenis dorang yang start fight dulu. And Filipin punya style, dia biar Indonesia start fight, and then Filipin akan kiting, Indo dah habis pakai skill, Filipin masuk balik. Tapi sekarang ni disebabkan damage dah jadi tinggi sebab HP dah rendah, jadi Filipin dorang tak sempat kiting, tim Indonesia dah dapat kill. Sebab tu kita tengok mana-mana tim Indonesia dorang tengah perform dekat SPS kali ni. Nanti persembahan sebelum Grand Final macam mana? Aku tak ingat. Dorang ada cerita hari tu tapi aku tak ingat siapa yang perform. Fan tak minat aku jadi coach. Kalau aku jadi coach, aku akan tikas. And aku tengah enjoy gila kas. Ini meta kita. Siapa yang mati kalah. Yes, Husky. SG pun babar kalau early game Bang Fel. I rasa SG yang babar cuma NIP Flash. So, yeah, NIP Flash. I rasa diorang boleh create meta untuk kali ni. RQ paling versatile draft. Aku tanya lah Aku tanya pendapat korang. Korang rasa mana satu gameplay lagi agresif? RRQ ke TLID? Aku tanya korang. Pendapat korang, RRQ dengan TLID, siapa lagi agresif? Okay, ada beberapa orang cakap TLID. Personally untuk aku rasa RRQ lebih agresif. TLID, dorang lebih disiplin. Kalau TLID, dorang bagi assassin dekat Favian, then yes, dorang agresif. Tapi bila aku tengok cara Skylar main, best guard playlist lagu ESN ni, ESN punya lagu semua gempak tu. Aku rasa RRQ lebih agresif. TLID dorang lebih, macam antara banyak-banyak tim Indo, TLID punya gameplay macam PH. TLID dia macam PH. Nana Link Favian, ya. RRQ lah paling babar bang, Fel. Demi buff biru pun all in. Ya, yeah, sebab tu I think RRQ is more aggressive. So, draft patch ni mungkin sesuai untuk RRQ. Cuma diorang kena ada disiplin jugalah. Lagu dia catchy. Catchy gila duk. Jangan aku nak main. Sama ada skin Nolan Navigator. Husky, you dah dapat diamond belum? First game tu best of 1 or 3. First game mana tu? SRG pergi ISF, Prime Minister dan cuti. They will be back full team training together seminggu sebelum M6. Merisaukan tak, Fel?
Welcome back to the
SRG
SPS
sendiri rasa ada
Watchparty,
risau
update
sedikit.
number 4, the last
It doesn't
series
matter
of
what
the
I
days
think,
of
it matters what
Valhalla
SRG thinks.
versus the team
Because
of
pagi
JP
tadi,
Niners. Cambodia versus
kita
Malaysia.
buat
So far,
drawing
JP
and then I
Niners
sempat jumpa
out of the miracle
management
work,
team,
out of the
management team,
great timing as
Selangor
well as
Giant.
choice
And then
decision-making
dorang
they've
cakap
done
that
onto that late game
dorang
that
ada
made
risau
them
sedikit
into getting that first
sampai
win.
dorang pun
Will
consider
they
untuk
continue on into the
apa nama
second
dia?
round? You're with me, Fasha,
Tak buat
bringing us
ISF,
on
tapi of
a-
course dorang faham ISF ni dia punya value macam mana, so dorang akan sacrifice lah, dorang akan sacrifice, and I really appreciate that. Selangor Giants, walaupun dorang nak fokus kat M6, dorang faham pentingnya ISF, so dorang still buat.
If the JP Niners are able to take another game here, it will mean
A little bit merisaukan,
Valhalla from
a little bit merisaukan, but
and that is not a fate that they want to deal with, especially
we just
after
have to
all
trust
of
lah.
the team here.
We just have
Let's
to
see what
trust.
happens in the draft for the second game.
Agree, definitely. So far right now, we see the band-wise coming in from JP Niners.
Manisnya senyuman.
Angela
Husky,
is
you
out.
tahu tak Husky?
They were the ones
Just
who
now, I
actually
asked them,
had the Angela.
what do you guys
I
think
they
about
wanted
this
to
female
they wanna
caster?
actually go in with
And then diorang cakap, oh cantik.
or another
And I'm like, what the
strategy.
fuck? That's not what I asked.
They decided to actually
I'm like, bro, you're looking at the wrong thing.
to be banned out. Suyo as well as Chip. The question is, are
I'm
they
like,
gonna
oh, what
actually
do you think
ban
about
out
this female
Jushin as
caster?
well,
Oh,
or
cantik.
are
I was
they
like,
going
no,
to
no,
leave
that's
Jushin out?
not what I
Will
meant.
they give that strategy to
And they're like, oh
Jushin?
yeah,
No,
boleh
it
try
seems
juga
that
Pen. I'm like,
it's
no,
nah,
that's
no
not what I
Jushin
meant.
for the rest of
Oh.
themselves. So out with Jushin as well.
It's my bad as well for asking such a straightforward question. What do you guys think?
The Niners were already able to do a pretty good job when they just had heroes like
Habis aku bekerja
So,
keras tapi viewer tengok
giving
benda
away
lain.
the lantern
Nah,
here
I'm
will
considering
make things a
maybe
lot more
approaching her, see if she
difficult,
wants to try out for
especially since
NPL,
Valhalla
you know.
want to create a bit more of an advantage for themselves
Priority,
right
bro.
now.
Tapi setuju memang cantik.
But
Okay.
looking like
Alright, you know what?
Niners
Sims will be
starting
Sims,
things
you know.
off a little bit
Tapi betul
different.
cantik bang, tak boleh munafik kita orang.
Okay, interesting.
Hey.
The question is,
Chat
where
behavior
do we
reflect
wanna
the streamer.
actually
No!
play this Khalid? He can be a role.
I actually asked her
Right
before
now,
if she
we
want to
know
try.
that
Okay,
Khalid
what did
is
she
a
say?
little bit been
What did she say?
But he has the potential to actually give a lot of disturbance. So that's actually a good a question whether or not how JP Niners want to play it out for this round. Matilda as the answer coming in from Valhalla is also
That time
a
she
really
still
good
new to
composition.
MLB, so
I mean,
not
they
called. Okay, I
prioritize
see.
mobility wise. You know when
Female
you have
caster tu
Matilda
single
on
ke
the
bang?
side,
Female caster
even
tu
though,
laki.
yes, it was a little bit of risky or even a sad situation on them on that round number 1. There was a lot of minimal mistakes that was done. That was why they were having a little bit struggle. But with Matilda as a combo, this could really
Female
be a good
caster
help
tu,
for Valhalla as well for this round number 2.
Nama dia bukan Fasha Bani.
Is definitely a
Nama dia
complicated
Faris Bani.
for the side of Valhalla and is getting a lot more attention now because
Ingat guys,
heavy
jangan jadi
focus
gay.
on the meta towards the early phases of the game. If paired with a hero like Hilda, I do wonder if Khalid will be sufficient.
Nah, Husky, I
Then
think
we're
I think
also
she can
gonna
be
see
trained.
our
That's why
first
that's why I'm like
Hayabusa of
can
the
consider. I think she can be
day
trained.
here. Max is quite comfortable on the hero, but when you have so much healing,
Tapi waktu lepas fight
durability
MPL
with
Y, Simon pun ada
Hilda
cakap
nowadays,
Crime
like,
Innocent pun
really
ikut ke
don't
Saudi
know
Arabia
if
untuk
it's
scrim.
able
Oh
to
ya ke?
keep
Oh,
kills
then
is
that's good jugalah.
Oh, that's true.
Saya terima seadanya.
When it comes to
Astaghfirullahalazim.
mobility wise, yes, Hayabusa has that.
Astaghfirullah.
You can definitely go in and out of
Okay.
team fight as you
Okay.
need it. But with the help of
Why
Valentina,
pick Haya against
I think
Hilda?
That could be a good potential coming in from JP Niners. I mean, you have a Roma.
That's
yes,
a good
you have
question, bro.
something to
Adam,
disrupt
that's a
any
good
movement
question,
coming in
bro.
from Valhalla, even with the risk of meeting up with Hilda.
So
But
you pick
got a
the
baseline
Khalid
damage as
first,
well
okay.
here by the side of
Khalid
JP
can
Niners. That
fight
could be
against
interesting,
Hilda.
but
Khalid boleh fight
Valhalla
Hilda,
squad
boleh
even
fight
more better with
Matilda.
having Harith on their side.
We can talk to her somewhere down the road of SPS, yeah. I wonder if she still remembers my offer to ever consider MPL.
If they want to continue down that path and getting rid of Lunox would be a good idea.
And if she's
Well,
not interested,
that
she's
is
not interested, you know.
counter in lane.
I'm not
You'll also have to worry about things
I'm not the kind of guy that
well. And
that asks a
besides
girl
that,
twice. Kau nak, kau tak nak, sudah.
actually still open and is
Settled.
commonly used to counter hard
I have that
because
ego,
once
you know.
see the Zaman
I have that
force
ego.
drop down, you just plop
Cakap, you
down
nak?
on top of it and
Tak
he
nak.
will
Tak nak dah.
use his
Sekali.
Zaman force to actually do
Korang pun kena jadi macam tu.
Those are all
Jangan
things
jangan jangan kejar
Valhalla
perempuan.
have considered
Biar
with their
perempuan
final
kejar laki.
ban.
Interesting. Valhalla.
Nak push over. Betul nak push over. Have you heard the new M6 song? I know it's in the WhatsApp group. I haven't heard it yet. Ego Ego. Bang, jemputlah filmmaker tu M6 nampak ayu je. Korang ni memang korang cuba kalau dia hodoh.
Any of AoE that is necessary, but Bruno also been banned out by Valhalla. It's very interesting and Alpha.
Lolian ni pun
also
ikut
been
pergi
banned
Arab
out,
Saudi. Iya
giving
pergi.
At least less of
Boleh
the
tengok
progress
IG
of
Harimau
heroes
Melaya if you want to
for
watch
the
it. But in
jungle of
Astorina
Valhalla.
interview, one of the management also not mention about crime listen.
Banning out Vexana and
Memang boleh ego kalau ada
Alpha,
slot
it
extra.
does
Kan?
feel like the Niners might be
Bagi
considered
saya sebagai
to
Cina
cut
memang
more
kena
the
push.
high lows, since, as you mentioned, this Khalid
Cyclops jungle
can
I tak
still
try lagi,
be
so I tak boleh nak ni.
Valhalla though will have first
Hodoh,
pick.
tapi
Let's
skill
see
macam
what
caster
they
bola
go
tak apa, fail.
for. They're still
Tapi aku rasa caster
looking
bola
for their
macam
mid
style
lane
diorang tak
next
sesuai dengan ML.
Yeah, that's true.
Duo dengan Cheryl confirm naik, you naik. Korang suka tak Cheryl? Jujur lah. Jujur.
Either one, it could be a good case for them. So Hylos or Gatot Kaca in the hands of,
Oh,
but no, they
Paramis.
picked up the Faramis instead.
Suka
So
tak?
JP9,
Gila tak
the
suka?
question is, are you gonna
Ya, gila tak
actually
suka tu
pick
suka
up
ke tak
Gatot
suka?
Kaca now, or are you gonna actually have
ML ke
Hylos
caster
on your
basketball atau
hands?
pingpong harus sebab cepat mestilah suka, tak sangat. Suka dia cantik, suka. Yep, can duo with Rose.
And I think we're actually losing Staffa. Are you there? Are you still there, Staffa?
Okay.
Oh no, I
Husky.
think it's actually a little bit stuck. Okay,
Husky.
You're there. Yay!
Oh, yeah,
You're
I'm back.
back.
Husky, I understand. Rose power ke tak power, tak kisah asal dia cantik.
Oh wow.
Cheryl power
They
tak
picked
power,
up
tak
Cho
apa asalkan dia
instead.
cantik.
They picked up Cho
Fasha dia
and
power tak
Luna
power, tak apa
for
asalkan dia cantik.
JP9ers, Staffa.
Susah doh jadi lelaki.
What the?
Husky susah bodoh jadi lelaki Husky.
Freya? Freya?
Susah bodoh Husky jadi lelaki. Kita jadi perempuan senang
Oh,
doh.
wow, I think this is our first debut of Freya.
Bapak
in
dia.
SPS. I haven't seen Freya
Kau perempuan asal kau lawa kau lepas
in
semua.
SPS, even this for the past 4 days. So
Susah
we
doh jadi
got
lelaki.
Freya
Kepala otak
and
dia.
Faramis into
Hey.
Valhalla. Okay, Staffa, please give me your thoughts on this drafting.
Okay, firstly, before I started glitching out earlier, I was
Suka sebab suara dia solid.
questioning the
Seorang je boleh
fairness
beat dia,
because
Leslie
being that it's
Chiam.
a Valentina is something teams always try to
Aku kasih esok
avoid
untuk
doing,
SPS.
'cause that Netherrealm is gonna get stolen
Face
every
cut doh,
single
Fel.
time, and then it just
Fel dah
doesn't
married, dah.
really matter as much anymore. But the
Bro, in
Freya
MPL
is
PH, Mara
very,
Sims.
very
In MPL
strange,
Rose
because
Sims. And SPL now
compared
girls
to
Sim
other
now.
fighters,
Beauty
yeah,
privilege.
she can
And then,
actually put
aku pernah
some
cakap sebelum ni,
of
beauty
damage,
privilege.
but
And orang dalam chat aku, diorang tak setuju.
height, she can be quite easily CC'd.
Sekarang,
In this
orang
case,
kena
there's
setuju,
not actually that much
orang kena
control
setuju,
on the Niners,
beauty
so
privilege is a
it
thing.
could work, but I'm
Kau
just
kas dengan siapa,
very
Staffa?
curious to see what happens.
Laki senang je fair. Pergi gym, ambil gambar mirror topless with abs.
Guys,
Itu kalau ada abs. Kau ingat nak dapat abs tu senang. Yang tak setuju tu confirm kata caster lawa.
Now, this crucial on the early game itself.
Guys,
We are going
kita
to
laki,
see that
kita laki
definitely
kena
Razi
jadi
will
alpha,
be
guys.
a disturbance. He's gonna be a nuisance
Guys,
here
kita
to
laki
catch it off, but
kena
RA
jadi alpha.
can be seen here to make
Okay.
sure that he can
Kita
cut
tak boleh
off
nak
Anha
sim dekat
easily.
perempuan
So,
ni sangat.
it's not gonna be
Korang
an
kena
easy
jual
way
mahal.
out for
Lagi
JP9,
korang
but
cakap,
then again,
nak ambil
they
gambar
look
dengan you
like
lagi ni
they
gini.
are
Apa semua kau
humble
bagi
for
power
blood
kat dia.
at the
Kau tu
mid game, but
jantan.
it's not gonna be
Faham
anything.
tak?
As Zakiri, we do see Razi try to push away.
Kita ni alpha,
Iron
guys.
Push is
Kita
also
ni
getting some
jungler.
damage here. Not gonna be enough though, but they pull away just in
Eh?
the nick of time, and still it's
Kita
just
kena jual
a
mahal.
short-term fight between them.
Yeah.
Mindset, guys. Mindset. Kita kena alpha, guys. Jangan jadi beta. Tapi mana tahan, Pat. Kalau kau tak tahan, kau pergi toilet. Kau jangan, kalau kau tak tahan sangat, kau nak juga buat Facebook post, aku suka lah Rose. Kau pergi toilet. Kau pergi toilet. Cukup lah dengan perempuan tu, Freya jungle tu. I've seen Freya before. Me and Husky, we've seen Freya before, so kita orang tak macam ni sangat lah. Not so surprised. We've seen Freya before. Not in the jungle lah.
We do see they're gonna actually try to pin out Panha. Doesn't get the connection that
Freya
we see
JP9ers? Bukan.
with JP9ers trying
No.
to
Husky,
win.
remember, Mekong.
Seems
Mekong
that
Husky.
we do see the potential of the contestant coming in, and Turtle has already been spawned out. Let's wait out. and see
Yeah,
if they
MCCM,
will be
yeah.
a fight.
We've seen Freya recently.
Early on, I do still think that Valhalla has a slight advantage. is, but if both teams have that Nether Realm to play with, and if Max can come in at the right timing, it could actually be pretty.
Macam mana Freya nak
Either
secure
way, this turtle
turtle ni?
will determine who has that early game prio.
And coming
Kau tengok
in
sampai
to the
Yetri yang kena
race,
pakai
Yetri
Chom.
try to go in for the waves
Oh,
of
macam tu
Dragon,
Freya
doesn't
nak
pull
secure.
in, but Panha did manage to get the turtle.
Jap, kenapa
And
Rasi yang pakai Khalid?
it's going to be Razi to pull away before becoming a casualty. Not gonna
Aku baru perasan.
to do anything. It's just gonna give
Yetri pakai Chom, Rasi pakai Khalid.
but resources currency wise still in the hands of JP9.
Tapi kalau apa yang Rasi buat game pertama tadi, aku rasa aku setujulah. Bagilah Yetri pakai Chom, betul lah.
To slow in to the side of Mob 100.
Alpha
but
kena ban.
they
Habis focus
are
chat semua kat
doing
Fasha bukan
their
kat game.
best to just hold down the fight for now.
Yeah,
Maybe
pretty
match
sure
up.
that was the executive
Lawan
decision
siapa tu,
being made by
Lawan
Max.
Hilda.
He also understands that Niners
Tapi-
are
tapi-
not in a state where they can actually fight Valhalla this early on into
Aku
the
rasa
game.
macam-
So there's no point trying to
macam
contest the
Khalid
turtle
okey lawan dengan
anyway. Rasi was just there to see if he could get a cheeky steal.
Bang, Fasha single ke? Nantilah aku tanya. Aku pun tak tahu. Aku tak pernah berbual dengan dia lagi. Tak pernah aku berbual dengan dia. Panha, Panha, Panha. Panha bunuh dia, Panha.
Valhalla being very aggro now.
They're being very aggro and we do see Razi.
Rasa logiknya sebab Khalid boleh block Matilda. Okay, itu logik. Super Labs, that's very good logic. Good logic. Cakap macam tu aku terima. Aku terima.
Currency wise, still in the lead for JP Niners, but it's not really a big disparity. Year 3, try to push into array. Not gonna be anything. Just gonna allow the time to just move slowly and surely. But we do see Max coming in for the invasion, and we do see it's gonna give a leeway.
Aku WhatsApp dia, aku cakap korang semua tanya pasal dia.
That's a good move coming in from Year 3. Just let the focus come in his way and not
Nak makan ke?
allow
Belum.
array to just shut down.
Husky,
any
I rasa you
movement
kena
coming
simpan
from
lah rambut
Max.
panjang you Husky.
Yeah, I think compared to the previous
Korang pernah tak
games,
tengok
we
Husky
have
punya
a
rambut
clear
panjang?
idea
Peh.
of when their power spike is going to be this
Macam
big, and
gi.
that is the late game phase, especially if Max can get some kills under his belt. Looks like they're not quite able to pick up height on Bush here, but Skypiercer is just completed on the Haya.
They just try to go in for the Wizard Dragon to the side
Okay,
of Secret,
4
but
minit
they
and tak ada
managed to
apa-apa
connect
kill.
the thought. And even so right here, Turtle is gonna...
Adin ada kat dalam ni lah, siap. What's up, Adin?
Valhalla already got the first one. Let's see if JP Niners will do that. But at the same time right here, Year 3 is already contesting in the side. And they managed to steal away Max with a shadow
guys.
kill. Great job coming in. And not only that, we do see a push coming in from the bottom as well. That's a really good mark decision making. But at the same time, Ari takes down Razi immediately.
Game ni aku rasa Lolia kena carry lah.
But at the same time,
I don't know how Max can do well against this lineup. Panha! Dia buat Malefic Gun. Dia buat Malefic Gun. Catat guys, catat. Freya buat Malefic Gun. Oh, actually that's a good idea actually. Oh, that's actually a good idea. Oh. Malefic Gun Farsa. Farsa pula Freya. Malefic
Now they're going in for the
Gun.
push straight away.
Okay.
Panha getting a lot of damage. They shut them down just a little bit. Lolia takes down Secret immediately. Panha under mix airborns immediately. Hide in the bushes did manage to trade out Lolia, but Razi shuts down Panha immediately and leaving Amy Max to shut down Hide on Bush. But at the same time, he gets RA. Zaman Force been put out only for him to defense. Double kill from the Max and Razi. Wanna go in for more, denying Mob 100 to give a little way for the side of
Range
the
besar
team.
ke? I think range besar.
Valhalla because they want to get it done.
Dia ada cakap ke apa-apa pasal penalty kalau dia hero melee? Aku rasa macam tak ada penalty. Malefic Gun tengah buff ke? Ya, sebelum ni Malefic Gun dia tak ada penetration. Sekarang Malefic Gun ada penetration. First item. Okay, aku rasa macam janganlah buat first item. Aku rasa kau buat Husklaw, kau buat Berserker, and then baru kau buat Malefic Gun. First item Malefic Gun, aku rasa macam tak sesuai.
They got the turret and they're gonna go in all out to Panha. Did try to go in for the Ways of Dragon, didn't manage to steal it, but it seems
Sebab penetration awal-awal ni dia tak.
And that's gonna be an opening for the side of Valhalla. They push away JP
Aye.
Niners immediately, and we're gonna actually have a little bit struggle here, but okay, we finally back into the scene. We do see the fight continues.
Tak ada
on,
penalty?
and they
Oi, kalau
try
tak ada
to push to
penalty,
Valhalla, but still, it's a
apa lagi
trade
hero
that
basic
won
attack yang kuat, ah?
by Team Valhalla themselves.
yang boleh pakai Malefic Gun. Actually sebab Malefic Gun dia dah bagi penetration, semua hero boleh pakai. Well, semua hero physical. Semua hero physical boleh pakai. Kalau EXP okay tu, aku rasa okay tu. Catat guys, catat. Aulus ya. Aulus aku rasa sesuai gila pakai Malefic Gun. Sebab dia level 8, dia punya range dah besar. Tambah dengan Malefic Gun, buat Malefic Gun item kedua, Huskclaw Malefic Gun. Hoi. Tak, aku rasa kena ada Berserker ke. Aku rasa kena ada Huskclaw Berserker. Kalau nak buat item ketiga, boleh buat Windtalker.
Try to go in for the push, but doesn't get the connection that is needed. They go in all out. Airboss comes through. Max takes down the turtle immediately. Zombie been put down, but at the same time, at what cost here? JP9 is losing their lifeline. 2 players already out. Panha goes in for Zakiri, but at the same time, Zakiri got to finish the dot. He did manage to take down Panha for the turn, and Max comes in to shut down the
Argus dengan Sun pun baik tak? Player biasa kat mana tak tahu. Habis damage semua diserap Netherrealm, itulah. Dah cantik dah punya Ruby DD tu.
So there's no way that Team JP9ers will get another trade.
Nice team fight. It's nice team fight, but it's like wasted opportunity jugalah. Sebab majority of the damage masa Netherrealm.
But the Niners, again, really well played in that last fight. They're using all of their AoE to make sure to burn down the enemy.
Kalau Belmer pakai ulti dia jauh tak range dia? I don't think so. Sebab dia basic attack. Sebab tu aku fikir hero basic attack.
He wasn't able to get any additional kills with that one, but he got somewhere to
Tapi macam even assassin macam Hayabusa dan Lancelot pun okay je. Sebab lagi jauh dia punya basic attack, lagi senang ni. Aku rasa kalau hero yang pakai Thunderbelt pun bagus juga. Sebab Thunderbelt tu boleh slowkan enemy kan.
But Valhalla, they've turned things around before. Let's see if they can do it again.
Oh, a little bit extension coming in.
Bane.
Bane.
Tak juga. Actually maybe. Sebab Bane punya passive tu basic attack. Bane maybe. Actually ya, aku rasa Bane okay.
Versus JP9ers Razi.
Max handsome gila tu.
Spots the information he needs. He moves away as quickly as
Leomot, yes. Leomot. Chang'e okay tak? Buat Chang'e attack speed ke?
20 seconds on the clock for the Lord to be spawned out. And here,
Max kurang, Max handsome lagi. Wow.
First of all, but looking at how Valhalla is moving,
dah dapat promo Lapras, Fel. Aku ada 7. Aku 1 pun tak dapat lagi. Kalau tak habis, macam mana dapat viewer followers sedangkan aku tak lawa kan? Husky. Belilah rambut panjang Husky. Tengok tu Netherrealm dah pakai, relax. Tok Panha. Apa tu Panha? Apa tu Panha? Kau tengok, Valen pun dah gila tu. HP semua dah rendah, Valen punya damage auto mendunia guys. Max ke sesujin lagi handsome, Max. Ada tanya tadi, ada rank ke? Tak kot. Very interesting. Aku rasa percaya cakap aku guys, hero-hero mid yang boleh burst, priority diorang akan jadi lagi tinggi. Aku rasa Farsa orang tengah eksperimen. Orang tengah eksperimen dengan Farsa, orang tengah eksperimen dengan Cyclops, orang eksperimen balik dengan Valentina, orang eksperimen dengan Kadita. Sekarang banding dengan season lepas ataupun patch lepas, aku rasa meta kali ni mid laner akan mid laner dengan jungler. Dua role ni senang dapat MVP. Xavier kuat gila, ya. Malefic Gun, Ahmad. Malefic Gun. Malefic Raw dia sesuai dengan semua hero physical. Malefic Gun dia lebih kurang sama dengan Malefic Raw. Okay, dia beza antara dua. Malefic Raw penetration lebih tinggi. Malefic Gun basic attack range, jarak basic attack tu lebih tinggi. Kalau mid laner burst, Izanami comeback. Aku rasa Stormy pun comeback. Stormy jenis mid laner carry, korang kena ingat tu. Stormy sebelum ni dia bantai-bantai orang, tapi sebab meta jadi support, dia support je.
Desire that had to pull away. But
Aku rasa Stormy pun boleh
he
menggila.
goes in for another hit, but doesn't manage to get the
Any
kill.
thought
But
Bay
ended up
Mage
hiding
mid?
on Bush is the one
Quite good.
who
I've
punished
never
the
tried it. I've
extension
never
of
tried it.
time that was given by JP9.
Willing to try lah, willing to try.
JP9
Hari tu
was
Grand Final
totally
Stormy pakai
there,
Valen Brave Smite kan?
RA
I think
actually
so.
showing his body to
I can't
cut
remember,
the
but I
minion
think
wave
so.
down bottom, slow down the push by
Fnatic Onyx
forcing
kalah
the
kan?
Lions to
Yes.
wait for another minion
Stormy
wave before they
Cyclops.
could actually get the
Stormy
ultimate into
Stormy
the tower.
Cyclops,
I do
Stormy
feel like
Kadita,
Rasi ended up
Stormy
dropping the game because at that
Farsa,
stage,
Stormy
there were too
Valen.
many members of
Hero
Valhalla
Stormy kena buff
alive,
guys.
So they could quite easily clear out the minion wave, and it was unlikely that Rasi would make it enough.
Aku rasa mid
impact.
lane
So
dengan
I feel
jungler
like he's
dua-dua ni
traded
akan
his
gila.
life away
Lilia.
for not too much there.
Lilia also. Lilia
At
also.
this point, his life isn't actually worth too much anyway, so he's quite okay with it.
That's kind of true, but Max takes down hide on Bush. That's going to be opening, and Circular Eagle will deny by Zack Cutie, and this is they're going to go all out with the fight. Stunned straight away by Ari.
Korang tengok, even Hilda pun lembut. Baru 13 minit.
Double kill by Max again and again. Is getting already 7.
Hero-hero keras, dia jadi lagi lembut. Jadi hero burst daripada mage, menggila guys.
Taking out first of all to Panha, but Panha managed to score away, but that's definitely managed to take down High on Bush. Mount 100 try to push away with that Zaman Force, but at the same time Lola takes down Panha, and it's going to be the end of round number 2, making another 2-0 donut in the hands of JP.
Ya, baru ni pakai Cyclops, boleh tahan.
Malaysia.
Eudora tak meta ke?
Yet,
It's
another
meta,
team
tapi dia macam
sweeps the
single
close
target.
of
Dia macam attack
day
sekali.
4 of the
Memukau
Open
juga suara
Finals
Fasha.
here in the Snapdragon Pro Series, and a very different performance from JP9ers compared to game number 1.
Oyen,
That's
oyen.
what
Shin
happens
Sui,
when you
Shin
have
Sui.
a composition that's a bit easier and
Sims
more
incoming,
comfortable
Sims
to
incoming,
execute
guys.
on.
What if
Max
JP9
already
is still
shown
alive
an
until
amazing
Sunday?
stamina
How?
on his
Zack and
Hayabusa,
Lolia fly
provided
Riyadh Sunday
enough
kan?
space, and that is
I honestly don't
exactly
know. I don't know how the arrangement is
and
going
with
to be.
that, it means that Valhalla, their journey in the SPS does end here. And the
Aku tanya
Niners
Fasha
will
lah.
go
Tanya
on
apa
to
tu,
the next
Husky?
stage
Dia
to
single ke
fight
tak?
another day.
L chat
Goodbye
simping.
to our Valhalla Cambodia.
Where are your social bus?
At the end of the road, but great job coming in from JP9ers to make it.
That's
through
a good
off that
question.
one bracket. So that means they're now 2-1 bracket into.
That's
the
a good
2-1
question.
brackets, meeting with
Fasha ni
the
sandar
team
ke
of
tak?
Vamos,
Aku
they're
rasa
gonna meet
Fasha ni
off
tak
with
sandar.
the team of Fnatic Onyx as well, and then you're gonna meet off with Smart Omega as well as Team Liquid ID. So this is also a
Habislah,
crucial
Husky.
point to wonder what is
Habislah.
going to happen to JP9
Social
as a team.
buzz.
But before
That's
that,
a
let's
good
take a look
question.
into the stats itself, how it started out. Like at first, when it comes to the drafting wise, we see into this round number 2, definitely JP9ers.
Sabar
they
sekejap.
know they have to slow down the
Apa
tempo
social
of
buzz
Valhalla,
aku?
and we saw how aggressive Valhalla in the earlier state. But then, as time goes by, they gave so much of the space for Max to cover all the resources they need. Even in the process, they managed to steal away the turtle in their hands. Those are the crucial wins that is required by JP9ers to shut down Valhalla.
And I think they managed to hit a lot of those conditions on the head right there. Valhalla, I feel like their draft, they did end up making some mistakes. While the Matilda Paramis combination should be pretty strong ordinarily, you don't want to pick it into a Valentina because they're realm as well. And they decided not to ban
Habis
out
semua orang down
Rubicon,
bad,
so
kena
it's
ban
one
ke
of the
social
more
best kau.
obvious
Rose Gold
counter
Meteor revamp apa?
are
Belum revamp lagi.
playing
Dia tak revamp.
competition, an
Not yet, not
easy
yet.
way to burn down the Nether Realm.
Benda belum jadi. Benda belum jadi. Tapi bila dah jadi, setiap point lifesteal dia akan jadi hybrid defend.
To go for that extra movement speed and extra attack range to maybe deal with some of the weaknesses of a melee carry hero, but it's still a bit too easy to play around her, especially when you have your own Nether Realm to deny all of that damage.
Agree, definitely. And I mean, those are the crucial ideas that was put
Sabar
out
jap.
by Valhalla, but it was denied so much by JP9ers. And I like how they control the movement of Valhalla in the scene. And Zack Cutie,
Aku tak fully set up lagi.
here for our JP9ers. I mean, talking about taking all the power from the enemy side into
Aku tak
your
fully set
own
up lagi.
hands, and
Sekejap,
this is what put out so much potential for JP9ers to punish Valhalla into this last
Fasha
round.
tolonglah jangan minta nombor saya lagi.
Right
Penat saya
from
nak
the
balas nanti.
get-go
Allah.
at the start of the game, as we can see in the
Muka
highlights
kas lelaki
here,
tu
although
hilang
Valhalla
kerja.
should have had a composition that was stronger early on with Matilda,
Okey je caster
Paramix,
wanita
and
je sound
Matilda.
engineer lah kena buat
JP9ers
sound check
actually
tuning.
just
Kadang-kadang
had
caster
more
wanita ni
damage
pitch dia tinggi. Yes, yes, yes.
overall, and they completely did
Fasha
not
sekarang
get
have no idea the amount of
advantage
sim in
that
chat.
the
Oh
Netherlands
yeah,
were given them,
she will
because
know,
they already
but
had a
yeah,
Valentina.
she will
They
know.
didn't even have to pick to counter it. It was Valhalla who did that themselves in the draft. So I think that was definitely a big mistake. And as the game
Dia macam ni
continued
ke,
going
guys?
on, Valhalla kept looking for opportunities to fight. I don't blame him. This is
Ya,
a lineup that
ada-
can
dia
do
ada- dia
some
ada
good
dua
damage,
link.
but you are just feeding yourselves to add
Tapi
up
aku rasa
that
tak set up
number
lagi.
on Max's Skypiercer. This Hayabusa did not end up dying a single time the entire game because there just wasn't any reliable crowd control on the Valhalla side. And yeah, a lot of that just ballooned together to create a huge obstacle.
Oh, Husky,
that
you're
Valhalla
streaming
could
soon?
not handle.
And they could have actually won it off straight away on that first slot itself because
Husky
it was
dah
just
ada
a little
crush
bit of
dengan
overextension
caster
coming
Singapore?
for Razi. But even so, with their
Husky, you have a
overextension,
cuss with a
it was
Singaporean
still
caster?
enough
The
for
hell?
Fernandez to confirm the win here for the last round itself, which is superbly amazing.
Ni apa tengah
And
jadi?
I think there's a possibility we might actually get an interview. I'm not
Oh,
sure.
BM dah habis.
Essentially for us to find out later on. But
Philippine
other than that,
pun
this is the wrap up
Lazy
for
Sport
our
menang. Lazy
last
Sport lawan
series.
siapa ni?
Started out with Fnatic, Onyx,
lawan
Philippine,
Dark.
which
Okay lah, whatever.
surprise for us that Araki Hoshi was
First
able
link.
to shut them down, but they're still in the SPS Open Finals running. They just need
Fed,
to
Xbox
join
EXP masih
into
relevan
the
kan? Aku
2-1
rasa better letak
bracket
dekat jungle.
alongside with those who
Power lah
wish
dia
to
fail.
win
Dah boleh
on
cast
the
orang.
second
Boleh
series,
lah kau nak
which
pergi
is,
tandas sekejap. Time
the
cast MPL kan?
team
Good idea kan?
that fight off with Pro Esports. Pro Esports managed to have that 2-1 side on themselves, so they're gonna meet off with the team of
Aduh, baru stalk
Fnatic,
Fasha,
Onyx,
fan
Philippine
Liverpool.
as well for the
Dia fan
bracket.
Liverpool.
But JP9ers will be the next team
Yes,
also to join
dia
into
fan
the
Liverpool.
bracket.
I
But
don't know if
Valhalla,
that's a good thing or a bad
unfortunately,
thing.
we'll say goodbye to them as well as Evil Singapore.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad
It is
thing.
unfortunate to bid farewell to these teams. They do have incredible potential, but there is just a little bit of that inconsistency going on that doesn't quite allow.
Saya pun fan
them to
Liverpool walaupun saya tak tengok bola.
go with some of the other teams here in
Bagi
this
aku Xbox
competition.
XP okay je main. Pokin
Unfortunately,
CC je
we're
ke?
not gonna have too much time to mourn because tomorrow there's gonna
That's
be
a very
whole
good thing
new
for me.
set of matches, and that means
Alright guys, I will end the live stream sebab esok aku pun akan live. Not live lah, esok aku akan cast sekali.
So the teams that are still in the running right now
Yang penting
can have
cantik.
a moment to breathe and relax, but they gotta prepare once
Husky,
again. Because
Husky,
who knows
Husky,
who they'll be
Husky.
up against tomorrow.
Do you remember Husky how
Definitely.
stressful it
Tomorrow
is?
there's gonna be
Going to
other
caster
brackets
training,
coming up from the 3-0.
doing all that we
So
can
those
to make sure
crucial
that the
3-0
casters are
bracket
happy with
are
us,
the one that
the
if they win
Moonton is happy with
after
us,
that next
production is
series
happy
or
with
into
us,
that,
the audience
series
is happy with
means
us,
they are
so
the
that
one
we
who
get
will
picked to cast
qualify
MPL.
into the
And now
SPS
my
challenge
chat is just
group
like,
stage.
no,
But
she's
take a
pretty,
look,
just take
a
her.
little bit more glimpse into the bracket itself. You're gonna see those who are already eliminated. We're gonna say
Aku kena
goodbye
lepas workshop
to
interview tapi kalah dengan
RRQ,
caster lawa.
Kaito, Evil
Yeah.
Singapore, Valhalla,
ISF online kan
Philippine
fail, so bila diorang fly
Singapore
lagi
as
Riyadh.
well.
Orang kata hari
Red
Ahad.
Legends from Indonesia, and I think that's Vampire Chaos as well as Dark Rise Esports.
Korang lepas ni kalau nak social best ingatkan aku awal-awal. Aku lupa, serius. Aku jenis, aku buka PC, aku tekan live, aku live. Aku tak set up apa-apa. Aku kena ingat lah untuk social best lepas ni. If you good, you pretty enough.
That's the reason why we're gonna have a
If
top
you pretty
5
enough, you good.
joining in into our SPS challenge.
Siapa yang dah eliminated ni? Arku Kaito eliminated, Evil eliminated. Vamos okey lagi, Vamos hidup lagi. Kan? Yang Dangerous eliminated, Altigo eliminated.
Before we find out which lucky teams get to join the rest in the next stage of SPS, and that is going to be great to see. It just means the
Letak je kat
competition
description.
though is going to heat up even further. So I hope the
I
teams
rasa
are
macam ada cara untuk ada pop-up
This
something
is the
kan.
one team that is still ongoing at the moment right now. And
Tengoklah bracket 2-1 tu.
If you are a fan
Yeah,
of Evil's Holland,
best gonna be of the competition.
Mana tu mana? Oh sini. Kejap Ini yang dah jadi tadi kan, Vamos lawan Altigo kan. And then Altigo menang. So Vamos lawan siapa? Dia tak tunjuk ke Vamos lawan siapa?
competition is getting more and more narrow as there's only going to be a couple rounds remaining before we find out which lucky teams get to
Tak apa,
join
Fel dengan
the
Aski
rest
korang is charming
in
on
the
its
next
own.
stage
Tapi kita
of
tak lawa tu.
SPS, and that is going to be great to see. It just means that the competition though is going to heat up even further, so I hope the teams are ready.
This is the one team that is still ongoing at the moment right now at the Indonesia team. If you are a fan
Tapi
of
tak lawa.
Evo
Ya, kita tak lawa,
Solis
dua
as
ski.
well as CFU
Tak tunjuk, tapi
Gaming,
TLD
you guys
kalah,
can check
Fnac
out
kalah,
the
Omega kalah.
Indonesia team at the
Boleh jadi
ESL
jumpa MV
Asia,
gak?
whereby they still right now at the second round of their own series. If Evo's Holy can be able to get another win, we might have to say goodbye to CFU Gaming. But then, if CFU Gaming might win the round number 2, they're gonna have a long night to make sure they survive here for the SPS Challenge Open Finals.
Guess what happens when you have
Senyumnya
this
Masya Allah.
going on? Those of you who are
Aku pun boleh senyum kan. Tengok Staffa tengah senyum. Tengok Staffa pun tengah senyum. Cakaplah Masya Allah untuk Staffa.
For you guys to learn exactly how it works and how close the competition between it can be.
Hey.
Yeah, and take a look on. Wow! Oh my God! Seriously? I'm in the top leader right now. I mean, okay, just a fun fact. I
Aku
did saw
negative
the
11 point.
predictions, and I think that the only reason, okay, you guys cannot look at the prediction sheets, okay? It's because Gideon
Aku
is
negative
actually
11, guys.
unwell right now, and most of our casters in the roster of our SPS Open Finals is having a slight fever for themselves, so they probably not involving themselves on the prediction sheet. That's why if you are not involving yourself, you are in the stand of being denied of your points and you'll get minus points. So that's why I'm at the top leaderboard, but it's okay. I'm happy because today might be my last day inside the Open Finals. Who knows, maybe there's a possibility I might be joining again. But so far into the last
Guys,
two
dengar
games
tu,
that is
ini
coming
hari
up,
last
it's
dia.
gonna be Staffa
Ni hari last
and,
dia,
Fel,
last dia,
as
guys.
well as Gideon that will be covering SPS Open Finals. But Staffa, what are your thoughts on seeing me at the top leaderboard for prediction?
Hey, I mean, you already carried me through earlier when I disappeared
Don't
for a
say
moment.
that.
So I think it's all good. You know, I think I only got like 1 point from predictions today as well. So you know, it's something. I'll take it.
Esok minta diganti kau
Like
apa?
you mentioned, maybe not
Wah
so
kau,
visible,
super
But
laps.
in the end, you still gotta do your homework. Otherwise, your grade is gonna get reduced. So yeah.
It's good. We still have 2 more days to go, and hopefully the prediction will be better off. And we'll see by the end of the Open Finals who will be the victorious caster who predict the future better. But other than that, this could be the end of our last series, or at the end of our day number 4. Congratulations again to those who win from the first series. Is RQ Hoshi. That Mr. Dodo is in the house, guys. Even though he's a little bit affected, he's not well, unfortunately. But
Guys,
he's still
aku
here
bagi
inside
tahu
Staffa.
Aku
But
dekat dalam WhatsApp group ni,
he
aku
won.
cakap shout out negative 11 points. Lepas tu Fasha reply ha 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 ha.
So it's okay. He got a bit of screen time at the end. It's fine.
Dia reply aku, guys.
On the other hand, we want to
Apa korang rasa dia reply aku?
Esports Cambodia is still up in the running, and we also want to congratulate to JP9ers for able to win and continue on the SPS Open Finals. Thank you again for all of you guys who joined into the live stream. We
Sengih-sengih lah,
appreciate it.
Staffa ni
Hope
geram
we
je.
get to see you again at
It's a
day
group
number
chat.
5
Aha,
to
can be
Staffa,
anything.
as well as Laphel to
Bang,
cover
tepilah
the
kau, tepilah kau dah kahwin. Kita
See
boleh
you
kahwin
guys
4.
on day number 5.
Okay guys, dah settle, dah habis SPS. Aku selalu pesan orang non-Muslim, jadilah Muslim, boleh kahwin 4. Give it a try lah, give it a try. So dalam ni kalau ada yang non-Muslim, try lah jadi Muslim. It's fun, it's fun. It's fun. Aku rasa esok aku ask English. I think tomorrow I'm English. Alright guys, I'm ending the stream. I'm gonna go eat. Sepanjang hari aku tak makan. Thank you guys for today. Jarang aku lebih serius dalam aku punya live stream. So aku serius hari ni. So you ganti Fasha? Yes. Okay, so tengok BM stream lagi tu. Anjing. Alright. See you guys. Bye-bye. Thank you everyone for coming by. Thank you for commenting, for liking, for sharing. I don't know if that shares, but subscribing. Thank you very much. See you guys.